Okay. Now, this folder, the AoS sounds. Arrow fire. Nice. Arrow impact. AoS axe. Hello, Paper Biscuit, Astro Juicy, Demon Slayer. Thank you, Demon Slayer, for showing up tonight. I really appreciate your support. I know how you like these streams, and I love that you like them. Axe combat. Axe throws. I'm setting up some sounds for us. Custom AoS sounds. Somebody subscribed. That was Raw Blood. Thank you, Raw Blood. Retro. It's your first one. Any chance you can show off your army? I just got into it myself. I have all the armies except for one. What's on the menu tonight? We finally got our last two Spearhead armies in.
Which one we don't have?
To be the last army that we do not have is Drukhari. Wait. Yeah.
Yeah. Oh yeah.
Dark Elves.
Dark Elves. Yeah.
I was like, wait, am I talking Game of Thrones?
Yeah.
What am I saying? Drukhari. But no, that's it.
Yeah.
That's it. Okay, so I've got Spell, Light Ray, Spell, Lightning Strike, Spell, Power Magic. I got Axe Combat. I got Sword Combat. I got Water Magic.
Parmesan Dawn. What's up?
Fuck. This was working quite well. I'm running out of fucking space.
More X gold.
You big smelly Willy.
Yeah. Combat impacts 1. Combat impacts 2. Earth magic. Evil acid magic. I got fire magic. I got capture the flag sounds. I got it all, y'all. Acid spit sounds. What is that smell? Oh, that is the glue. That's the activator.
That's the activator. The kicker.
So arrow impacts, or arrow firing. Arrow impacts.
Too bad none of us have
Arrow
arrows.
hits. My Luminous Realm Lords
Yeah.
have some. What? Instead, we need Axe Combat.
Yeah. Got a lot of axes.
Can y'all hear those sound effects? Sword Combat. I do want to turn the volume up on those.
Yeah.
Axe Throw is very specialized. Combat impacts. I'm going to go to 100% volume on all of these now. Wish you luck what? I missed it. Okay, spell light ray. Combat I got everything. Yeah. What's he doing? What's Angry Mexican doing?
What's he doing?
I don't know. People were wishing him luck.
He's hugging people.
You
many
big
files?
smelly willy.
19. 19 files. So that's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18. That sucks. Because I'm going to need to find. What is the fucking... Oh, acid spit, maybe? No, I got acid spit. AoS axe, I got. Arrow impacts, I got. Fire, I got. Arrow hit, got. Axe throws, got. Axe combat, I got. Capture the flag 1 and 2. Combat impacts 1 and 2. Dragon breath fire. That's what I don't have. All right. I've got all the new sound effects. Excellent. All right. So now I need to go into each individual sound effect and turn the volume up to 100. That's quite annoying. Hey, Stevie Mike. Welcome to our tabletop stream. I saw you in the video game stream earlier. Thank you for coming to visit us once more. I saw a big old message. Somebody got their message deleted. Was it too many capitals? Moobot is pretty. He's a dick. Just finished the Space Marine 2 campaign.
Nice.
Yes, sir, it was.
I haven't finished
I am
it yet.
working
I think
on
I have
that
to
review.
go down to easy because I suck at the game.
It's way more fun with buddies, you know,
It is.
go through
Yeah,
the
yeah.
single player campaign. Silent Hill remake, okay.
That'd be cool.
Best day of the week. Look, Archeon. He's another regular Warhammer
Archeon.
Wednesdays. I love you.
What's
I love you
up?
guys. Love you regulars. Recognizing my regulars. Yeah, we are the largest Warhammer stream on Twitch. I am thinking about exploring it next year on YouTube,
Yeah,
but just to do some tests.
a
We'll probably do some tests.
simulcast.
Maybe some simulcasting.
Yeah,
But
both.
maybe some tests before the end of the year just to see
Yeah.
what it would be like.
Yeah, that'd
Outdoors.
be cool.
Okay, so I have all of the volumes up to 100% now. Let me test some of these. All right, so arrows firing. Yeah.
Nice.
Did y'all hear that, chat? I heard it nice and loud. And then arrow impact. Arrow hits.
I like that.
Yeah, that's a good one. Capture the flag 1. Capture, it's real quick. Capture flag 2. Okay, spell power magic.
Okay.
Light ray magic. Water magic. Lightning magic. Acid spit. No, that's not acid spit. That's evil acid spit. Axe throws.
I like that.
That one's a little low. I needed to get a little higher, but I'm already at 100. So the only way to get when they're too low is modify them on the computer, bring
Then
them
bring 'em
back. That
back, yeah.
sucks. Fire magic. Straight acid spit. I like that. That's like Jurassic Park.
Yeah. Yeah.
When Newman gets shot. And then dragon breath. Cool. All right. We've got a new soundboard These are AoS sounds. So
You know what I was thinking you should have done?
What?
Is make this AoS stream deck profile.
Big smelly Willy.
Because yeah, this,
Yeah, I know.
yeah.
And in fact, I'm just having 2 different folders. And I would need to create a different graphics package because I do want to create some different graphics packages for AoS when we get to the tournament. Who was that? That was Grampus. Here's to Jay's inevitable win. 100 biddies. Well,
I don't know.
You may be right about that because I've heard that the Khorne Spearhead is top tier as well. Jay manages to pick all the OP factions, which is okay with me. I mean, I always like to fight the best. Apparently, one of the factions that I have is OP in full AoS.
Oh, right.
Lumineth Realm Lords, after the recent update, has gotten very powerful. Night Haunt are broken, and they didn't do much to fix them.
Night Haunt
did a little bit
nasty because.
But in Spearhead, not so much.
No.
But in full
they
AoS,
have some good movement in Spearhead, and they're
so
hard to.
Let's flip this over for me. Let's play on the in honor of our Khorne army.
Yeah.
Which is probably one of the better painted armies instead of this Skaven army. So we have played with the Skaven. Hey, Jay is going down to Rat Town. D-Man, you're on my side. I like that. I like chatting with you guys before we start. I think try to do that a little more often.
Yeah.
I was doing that because I was setting up the sounds. So now I know I got Demon on my side and you got Grampus on your side. And we're going to begin. But first we set up. And I also want to test it. So what I found upon editing is that we definitely need to do turn summaries for each of us. Because I tried to do a combined turn summary in that edit. It was too confusing.
Okay.
And more, you know what sucks? Because I spent $1,000+ on all these templates. I like the templates. They look awesome. But, in terms of readability, and I also have your camera on for Joe.
Yeah.
In terms of readability, it's just much better to have a clean system most of the time.
Maybe without the torches? Type thing?
No,
or
I mean no borders at all.
Oh, really?
I mean like this.
Oh, really?
Yeah, and
interesting.
And then eventually, and sometimes it's unfortunate, but it's kind of what I've been finding. All right, let me turn on these cameras. And I'm going to adjust for this. Here's that. Here's that. And this. That's good. Okay.
Those guys look not too bad.
Fuck.
What do you want?
Let me get those the 10-man things.
Okay.
Farseer is that? Yeah. And then while you're up, go grab the Skaven cards and the Khorne cards from the cabinet. No. Cabinet. You got them both already?
I got one. And the other one's at the house.
You took the Skaven cards?
Yeah, I took the Skaven cards because I was reading them.
Damn it. Bring the Skaven cards back.
All right.
You need to have them in one spot. And
yeah, I'll bring those back.
You have them here so that I can have it available.
You could do some of your army streamers. Scarlet, Flippy, two streams. I didn't read all of that. Grandpa said something.
Yeah, we're going to have to get to it in a second. Try to make this bigger.
I'm gonna put the subs on the side.
Yeah, that's one thing we don't have yet. Okay, Demon Slayer J's going down. Grandpa says you're just gonna have to retype it. Otherwise, it was, yeah, so we're good there. Okay, so we've got. You're lucky that I have the app. And that the app
Well, the
still
book-
works because the Skaven book just came out, so everything got locked. I hate this
The
practice.
Spearhead book.
I cannot stand. Oh yeah, you can. We also have the Spearhead book.
Yeah.
Cannot stand this practice from GW though.
Give me one of those cheat sheets.
You don't need a cheat sheet.
Yeah, I do. I always need a cheat sheet.
Been a while, but this is
It's
our
good to
favorite game right now.
Yeah,
and
it is.
I think you remember. But you're right. It's good to have. You are right. So Skaven, there we go. All right, Skaven Warp Pack. That's what it's called. More like that. All right, display your guys.
I need to get one of them cornflake shirts.
Yes, you do. But I also need to get a Khorne army so I can play Khorne. Okay. That is for our army list that we're about to do. Clean A, clean B, clean C. That's what I need. I need a clean C, which I think is called Zoom B. Let's double check. You're in darkness right now.
Darkness.
It's not working. Start. Zoom A. Zoom B. Huh. Oh, because that's not on.
But
Oh, no, I'm finally out of battery on that. That's okay. Could be charging while we play. You're in darkness. Coming out of darkness now. There we go. Okay, so Zoom B is what it's called. So I need a button that I can easily get. Test Army List Cam B. But honestly, I want to see clean B, clean A. Let me just do that. I'm going to duplicate this and name it clean C. With that duplicated, we'll turn that off and we'll bring up a new video capture device, C-Cam. One of the dice cams is off by a little bit. Let's see whose dice cam. Jay? Nope. Joe? Yeah. My dice cam is off. It's that right there.
Good. Oh, perfect.
Okay, so now with Clean C, we name this Clean C. Perfect. Okay. I think I've got everything the way I want it. A, B, C. Okay. So, let me get this out in front of me. And let us begin the show. Okay. Feeling good. There's so many games I want to play with you, Jay.
I know, man.
And we're just like barely scratching the surface. I got another book for Fleet Action Babylon 5. It's in my mailbox. And that book allows me to get rid of the grid. As you can see, I've had a grid behind me forever.
Yeah.
And I like grid, and maybe we should try grid once.
Yeah.
But most of my maps now, are from FLG Games.
Right.
Check out our chart partner, FLG. They Frontline Gaming. They sell the best mats amongst an entire store.
Yeah.
But that book says it goes gridless. Gives you rules to go gridless. It's a 20-year-old system, but I would like to try it at some point.
Yeah.
We have continued Lord of the Rings. I definitely want to do continue Lord of the Rings.
I was thinking about that. I really
really
enjoyed it.
digged it.
Yeah.
And I think when we start playing with more Lord of the Rings and factions we know and like, and I have so many, Chad. I have Helm's Deep. And I've got Minas Tirith, and I've got a whole Rohan city.
Wow.
A lot of stuff I bought in the past. Now they're coming out with a new movie towards the end of the year, so that's the perfect opportunity for us to play. Yeah,
who's doing it?
It's an anime movie.
Oh, okay.
But it's going to be released in theaters.
Oh, nice.
Yeah, and so we could sort of time it up with that. I know Games Workshop trying to get people excited about it again because they just recently released the Arnor, and I've always wanted an Arnor army. I've been watching out for one. This is the faction that was destroyed. So there's Gondor, and that's silver and black in the movies, and then there's Rohan, the riders.
Right.
Well, the lore right before the movie, the Witch King essentially destroyed Arnor. And those guys, there's not a lot of pictures of them. So Games Workshop was given free reign to make them look how they were, how they want. And they ended up being like green and silver, and I like them. They're like a cross between knights and sort of like a desert turban kind of thing, but not really. So, and it's like some of the rarest fucking armies. They never come up on eBay. There was one time it came up, but I was gone or I wasn't paying attention, and it went for a lot. But we would have to have a local painter probably. And I was like, why? What? And again, that was the recent expansion that Games Workshop did. It was another Arnor thing. I was like, why would they do that if that's like their rarest one?
Yeah.
But I guess they put them back in, probably in production.
What's the one faction that was like has one sentence in one small mention?
That's Rune.
Is it?
Yeah, and they have like 3 factions in the game. There's like I forget their names, but but there's one that's like closer to the west, and then there's one even further then, but they're the same. They're like sub-factions. And they're the guys that come, and then there's the Easternlings.
Yeah.
So you have Easterlings, then
I know about that.
the East and Far East. So it's Easternlings, East and Far East. And then there's one more, and they were in the movie. Can you guess?
No.
They got attacked by the ghosts.
When they come off the ship?
Yep.
Yeah.
So the pirates.
Yeah.
They're called Corsairs,
Corsairs.
something like that. So there's like 4 factions of evil men. And you can get, and I have a few of them. So very excited to play Lord of the Rings, especially because Rings of Power sucks so bad. But there's plenty of opportunity there because in 2 years, I don't know if you're still playing with me, but in 2 years, Rings of Power's back out. We can time it and, go hard into that game. I was going to time it with this, but Game of the Gray, what's up? Longtime Warhammer fan in terms of books and video games, just now getting into tabletop. Was wondering if you have any tips for starting an orc army.
Yeah.
I need to start brushing up on my advice. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
And start thinking about questions because like if I'm starting to become a tabletop ambassador, which I essentially am, I need to be able to, tell you. I have pretty much all of the orc army. But I don't play it as enough. I don't play it often, so it's very difficult for me to say.
Well, we have 2 opportunities coming up. So
Yeah, so there's multiple opportunities. Just stick with us. I like the good old-fashioned green tide. I like overwhelming numbers. There's also the mech boys.
Mech boys are cool.
I like mech boys. Orc shooting is garbage. Don't do it. But when you tell me not to do something, I'm gonna do it. And so I like orc
actually
shooting.
Worked out last
hitting
time.
on 5s, which you're not gonna win anything.
Yeah.
But it's so funny. And I think my favorite thing is these orc stompas. So I can't give you good advice, but I can give you good visuals.
Yeah.
So here,
and just like Eplesh said, start off with a combat patrol, and then
start
expand
off with
from
the
there.
combat patrol.
Yeah.
But here are some of my favorite orc minis. So I like that Stompa that's on the right. And then I love the Squigoth. That's a Forge World model. It's too expensive. Yeah. And these you'll never get on the table because they're high point costs. 800 on the right, and I forget how much the Squigoth is. But I love orc vehicles. As you can see here, I have a DeLorean. There's the orc, like a smaller version of the Stompa. You can get those on the board. And there's like Morkanauts and Gorkanauts. Those I just love. So I love all the really hodgepodge orc machines. But that's full 40K. We suggest that you start with Combat Patrol.
Yeah, it's the easiest way to get in.
Thank you for reminding me, Jay. All right. I am ready for recording.
Armies. You want to do armies first?
Yeah, ready for army recording. Yeah. We'll flip this, and we'll go. Let's see. All right, chat. We're going to do some recording here. I'm going to hit the record button. 3, 2, 1. Okay. All right, here it is. The Skaven Warp Spark Claw Pack. So the Skaven have 2 spearheads, and this is the second spearhead. How is this spearhead different? Well, we swap out rat ogres for these bad boys back here. These are called storm fiends, and as you can see, they are bristling with guns. I think they say the orcs are a little better, ogres are a little better, because Skaven shooting maybe not quite so reliable, but who knows. This is kind of a shooting-esque army, I suppose. Here is the 1 warp lightning cannon. So that is a big piece for this particular army. We are supported by 20 clan rats, as you can see here. These have basically your basic chaff infantry. And then in the middle, I've got a proxy, I think, a Grey Seer right there in the middle to lead the charge, he's going to be the general. So that is the Warp Spark Claw Pack. Did you learn all the names?
Yeah, it's pretty easy.
See, the one thing I don't like about this camera is it takes so long to focus.
Yeah.
I need something that's very quick and snappy on focusing, and I have not yet been able to find it. I got AV on, which is aperture AE, and I got autofocus. Maybe focus, zoom, focus. I don't know what that does. Autofocus and manual focus. Okay, maybe I can cheat a bit by pressing the AF/MF button on the side here, Jay. This is for your knowledge as well.
What is that?
I think what it's going to do is it switches between manual and auto, which if I bring it in, it automatically fixes it without me tapping the screen.
Okay.
It's basically like me tapping the screen because I'm turning it on and off. You know what I mean? All right, so I'll try using that, but I don't want to have to use that. I just want it to do it on its own.
Right.
But I think these camcorders are not really meant to come up super close like this. And so I'll start searching the net for something. But okay, here we go. You ready?
Wait, so middle?
No. That's
Right.
You know what? The thing that I just said doesn't
Does it do it?
doesn't really do it. Okay, go ahead.
Okay, so I'm going to go middle, right, left,
Okay.
back.
Makes sense.
Okay.
Ready? And go.
All right, so I have today some Khorne, Blades of Khorne. This spearhead is Bloodbound Gore Pilgrims. We are starting off with the Slaughter Priest. He is my general. I have 2 5-man units of Blood Warriors.
You completely went in the wrong direction. You told me you were going to start here in the middle.
Yeah,
But
middle.
then you went to these guys. You
That's
said
okay.
Slaughter Priest, then these guys.
Yeah.
These are the middle.
Middle.
These guys, and then these guys, then these guys, and these guys.
I said middle, right, left, back.
back. I didn't hear the
Okay.
back.
All right. Can I do it again?
Yeah.
All right. Ready?
Yep.
All right, guys. So my spearhead is Blades of Khorne. They are the bloodbound gore pilgrims. My general is that Slaughter Priest right there in the middle. He's pretty badass, big dude. On the right of him, he has 1 unit of Blood Reavers, and then of 10, and then next on the other side of them, I have 2 units of 5 Blood Warriors.
Wow, these look amazing.
They came out pretty good.
Who painted these?
These are my buddy Tim.
Damn,
Yeah.
Tim did a great
Or,
job.
actually, no. Who did these?
Who painted these?
I'll get back to it
Oh, shit.
on that.
All right, my bad. Let's try again.
Well, it was Tim, wasn't it? No, it was. No, it was.
Man, I wish this would focus. Most of me. And I wish it was more comfortable to hold. I've got to look at how to do this. This is the one last thing that I need. See, because we're still blurry as fuck. What if? Oh, what if?
No, it was
what if I
Thomas.
do manual? If I do a manual focus, and I can't. What if I do a manual focus?
Ouch. Yeah, that's.
And I try to keep, like 7 feet away. Okay. I'm going to try manual focus. No, because the second I come back, then there.
fine.
But it's...
If you just stay
if
right
I
there.
stay at this location, then it's beautiful.
Yeah.
it's just difficult as fuck. Putting a screen would potentially help for sure, but okay, we're gonna go, let's go autofocus, and here we go. Ready?
All
You know
right.
who painted them?
Okay. Yeah, Thomas.
Okay. Ready, go.
All right, so today my spearhead is Blades of Khorne. They are the bloodbound gore pilgrims. These guys are led by the general being the slaughter priest. I have 2 units of 5 blood warriors on that side right here. Those guys right there. And then on the other side of them, I have 10 blood reavers. They're like wannabe blood warriors. And then bringing up the rear, I have 3 mighty skull crushers. Those bad boys are going to do some work. And that is my spearhead.
All right. Actually, on autofocus, if I go slow,
Yeah.
it does adjust within 1 to 2 seconds. I just wish the adjustment was 0.5 seconds, you know? And I guess I can look for, camcorders with HDMI output that might do a little better than this one. I was also thinking about the little handheld pocket doji thing. But okay, so we got that sorted. And now we'll just start the show. I'll flip that back around. And I guess I'm going to have this last beer.
Go for it. What's on the bottom?
Can you grab me one?
Yeah. Grab one of those.
I think
What's
those
on the
are
bottom?
stars and stripes, but what are they supposed to be? They're Yinglings. Okay.
It's a jingling, baby.
Hello, everyone. I'm going to actually fix. Need to go
So
into edit
Can
mode.
you take that? You can take that CP off, can't you? Or can you hide it?
Hide CP?
Yeah.
No.
No?
I can, but not, easily and
Easily- not
repeatably,
easily, okay.
and I'd rather not. So,
Let's
but
do
I
this.
will, in the future, like you say, create a whole scene package that's AoS.
Yeah.
Because we play enough AoS now that we need it.
That it deserves one.
Yeah. All right, so I will be playing what? Skaven.
Skaven, right there.
Which one?
Up one.
Skaven.
Bam.
You will be playing
The Khorne.
Khorne, which is super straightforward. Get
Bam.
in your face, rip them up. Fun.
Actually, I need to see what these guys do.
So do I. So you are live behind the scenes stuff, John. Really, we should be reading all these off stream. But what you gonna do? I'd rather just hang out with you guys for a little bit. Pop out the tab. Go ahead and go. All right. Okay. Set up and ready to go with the show. Let's shuffle. And can never remember the order. Twist card, then draw battle cards. Okay. Can you remember that forever?
I could try.
Do you have enough brain memory left? Me neither. Remember it forever. The twist cards before looking at your battle card. So you don't cheat. What the? Oh, right. Because the green. We are playing on the volcanic bullshit. All right. Pull your shit off. You should utterly crush me. That's what we're thinking. We're also going to test. Maybe we'll try to get in, best of 3. We'll see what we have time for, and also I'm going to be implementing some recording strategies. So just to inform Jay, I've decided that the overhead movement cam will stay one camera view the entire time.
Okay.
That way I can play some music over it and people get a sense of where things are.
Right.
Because that was an issue, I think, when I was going through my video. And then also the individual turns. So Jay turn 1, Joe turn 1, that kind of thing.
Yeah.
And I'm still trying to debate on whether we need actual turn screens where I fade to 5 seconds of it saying Joe turn 1 and then fade in. The way I have it edited right now, which I was going to put up later, chat potentially, or maybe I'll save it for in the future weeks, it just goes real quick, from one turn to the next. And I think I like that, unless I can maybe I could get a transition wipe that it's like literally 3 seconds max. Wipe, it says the turn.
Yeah, like a real quick,
quick transition instead of fading, music, symbol. Just quick. Okay, before we begin, chat, allow us to read our abilities here because we've not used either of these, and talk these out loud. So I'm going to fill the dead air with me reading. So my guys, battle traits, always 3 claw steps ahead. The best laid plans of the Skaven never go awry, or so they claim. Pick a friendly unit that's not in combat. That unit can use the normal move, as if it was your movement phase. Once per phase, I can move on your phase.
Oh.
That's cool.
Whoa.
Yeah. And that is my army ability. That's my battle trait. What's your battle trait?
I'm looking at it right now.
Well, we're going to read these back and forth. You don't need to read it if you don't want, but
no,
tell me what it is.
I will. I'm just reading all of them right now.
Yeah, we do have the turn counter here. Also, I need to change that Warhammer 40,000, which I think I changed it right there. There it is. Age of Sigmar.
I really hate these ones that do.
It's also up at the top here.
Once per turn. I hate the ones that do once per battle. I don't like those.
Once per battle.
Because it seems like it's giving you something.
Well, here's
but
the
if
thing,
it doesn't
Jay,
go off early, then it's like wasted.
I know you're like, I hate the ones that are like, they're not as powerful. That's kind of what you're saying. No, I'm not saying anything about you. What I'm saying is this is it's a balancing mechanic. So say, for example, do you get all of your guys on the board immediately? That would be fucked. It would be in battle traits.
Yeah, I do.
That's fucked. So that's why what I think is about to happen, your regiment abilities, they're going to suck. Your enhancements, they're going to suck. Because that's the balancing mechanic. Those particular Khorne right there are probably at, 600 points, 700 points. My guys might equal that, be higher, be less. But in Spearhead, I think they give you shitty abilities if you're strong in just models. And then if your models are not strong, like the Ideneth Deepkin, the Water Elves, they try to give you powerful abilities.
But I guess
tell me your battle trait.
My point was, I don't like the ones where
it's
only once per battle, because
game.
it seems like you're getting cheated if you don't get it off the way it's meant to be. you know?
Yes. So what? And
anyway.
usually the ones per battle are powerful ones, unless your army is balanced in the way that they're just trying to give you barely
I'm
anything.
going to do heads must roll.
No. What are your battle traits?
You want all of them?
No.
That's
so
what I'm
there's
saying.
3 different names here. We have battle traits, regiment abilities, and enhancements.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
So
my battle traits.
your battle trait is just one thing that you always have.
Yeah, it's going to be heads must roll.
Yeah.
And once per turn in a hero phase. It says declare and spend 3 blood tide points and pick up to 3 units. Add 1 to the rend characteristic of these units' melee weapons until the start of the next turn.
Get the fuck out of here. Do you know how powerful that is? You're adding +1 rend to 3 different units?
Yep.
Once per battle?
Once per turn.
What?
But I have to play.
No.
Look.
You're not allowed to have that.
It says, but I have to spend blood ties. I don't even know how to.
Okay, so you have to spend blood points first.
Yeah, I have to spend 3
you have
blood
to
points.
earn it, because that's ridiculous.
Yeah, I don't even know how I.
All right, so Jay's army would be 720 in full AoS. Are you using the updated number, Eplesh? Welcome, Eplesh. Glad to see you here. Moderator, tabletop moderator, Eplesh.
Ooh, I kind of like that one.
All right.
Regiment abilities.
I'll go through mine while you do yours. So regiment abilities, I can either go Warpstone Laced Armor or Endless Swarm of Rats. Endless Swarm of Rats is a passive, so I get it always. Warpstone Laced Armor is once per battle.
Yeah.
Opponent declared an attack and targeted your Storm Fiends. I can have a ward of 4. Wow. But that's once per battle. Or I can have a passive. When friendly clan rats uses its seething swarm, you can return D6 instead of D3.
Ooh.
Both of those are cool.
Yeah,
It
both
just
of those are
depends
very nice.
on what you favor, your Storm Fiends or your Swarm of Rats.
I would like to.
If the Swarm of Rats are reinforcements, they
should
are,
be. Yeah.
then I'm going to go Storm Fiends. So I'm going to go Warpstone Laced Armor. What are your 2 regiment abilities, and which one are you choosing?
Okay, so one of them is once per turn at the start of your turn. Roll a die on a 2-up. You receive 1 blood tithe point.
Eblesh,
Which is okay.
tell me how many points the Warp Spark Claw Pack Skaven Spearhead is.
And then the other one is Blood-Worn Ruins, which I like this one better. Is friendly units have a 5+ ward if they use the fight ability in the same turn. So every time they use the fight ability, they get a 5-up ward.
Yeah, meaning shooting phases they wouldn't have it yet.
Right.
But then when they get into the fighting, then they turn it on, and they have it just for the fight, just for that turn or that fight phase.
They have it for that fight that same phase.
So that fight phase. So
Yeah,
if
so
I
that
hit
fight.
you back, then you're looking at 5-up ward.
Yeah.
Okay. Which one are you going with?
But, and see, I need to see where else do I pick up fucking blood tithe points.
Well, let's not get there. Oh, you do need to know that. Is
Yeah.
it flipped on one of the cards? Should be on the description on one of the cards. If not, I can always look it up in here. What are blood tithe, and how do you earn them? Okay, I found. All right, blood tithe. It's on your battle trait, bro. It's your passive. Each time a unit is destroyed during battle, you receive 1 blood tithe
That's
point.
if I pick it.
No, passives you don't need to pick. Passives are always on.
So, okay, so
And you don't pick battle traits. You get them all.
Yeah. You get them all?
Yeah.
Oh shit.
So you get murder lust and heads must roll. So your heads must roll is
I
if you
forgot
spend 3,
Forgot about
then
that.
you get 1 rend
Yeah.
on 3 different units.
Yeah.
That's too powerful, but when you consider that you have to have 3 units die,
Yeah.
then it's like your last bit, you know. All right.
Unless I take that regiment ability.
Yeah, and there's
gives
other
me
ways
1.
to get blood tithe. And then there's Murderlust. Spend 1 point and pick up to D3 friendly units. Each of those units can move
6 in
D6, and this is during a hero phase. So there's movement during a hero phase, so they can get double movement once during the hero phase if you use that, and then once during the movement phase. I don't see it being all that great in Spearhead since there's not a lot of space in Spearhead. You don't really need to go super fast. But as the game goes along, maybe.
Interesting. Okay.
All right. So,
So
which one are you doing on your regiment?
Regiment abilities. Fuck. I have to go with the ward. I need to keep them around.
Okay.
Because my save is shit. It's a 5 and a 6. Oh, well, no, those are 3s. That's a 6. Slaughter Priest is only a 5. Those are 2, though. Actually, I'm going to go favored of Khorne. Favored of Khorne. So that's my regiment ability. Final answer. That's the one where at the beginning of the turn, I roll on a 2-up, I get 1 blood type point. And then my general's enhancement.
I have shitty spells and shit. Okay. So I just realized this is a really bad matchup because I'm a shooty army.
Are you?
Yeah. I mean, clan rats don't do nothing. And then my 3 big rats are shooters. And then I've got a big shooty cannon.
Yeah.
And you are a charge down army, which is get in your face. So this is probably difficulty level, 10. Because I also think that Khorne is one of the stronger spearheads. We'll have to see on that. So the other Skaven one might stand a better chance. But it'll be interesting. I'm glad. In fact, we might switch because I really want to play as Khorne as well. So, you play one, I play one. All right, let's go. Ready? Do you know what you're picking on enhancements? I'm gonna pick Skitter Leap, which is basically like my Vampirella thing where I can jump around the battlefield.
We'll give. We'll do the
Storm Fiends are okay in melee. Well, not against Khorne.
We're gonna go with the reinauguration, which is within 16 of the Slaughter Priest. I can heal D3 on a roll of 3-up.
All right. Ready to start the show. Let me pull up a spreadsheet, which I am going to talk about on the show and display later on in post-editing if I do use the editing. 0 and 0, yeah.
Oh. Miss Scarlet, resub.
I don't have. Yeah, go ahead and click that over again. Is the battery out on that, or just turn it on? Oops. Turn it off and on.
Okay. Is it?
What the hell is that? Holy flying Jesus!
Scarlett say, "What's up, boys? Hope you're having a great Warhammer Wednesday. Still relishing the sweet taste of victory of the stupid ass Raider. Finally, since they moved to Las Vegas. Love you, Jay. Oh, great. Yeah, because I sent her a little.
You guys won?
No, we got our ass whooped. We're Dr. Jekyll and Mr. Hyde, man.
I've
went
seen
to the we beat the good teams and we lose to the bad teams.
That's what I'm seeing.
Yeah,
The last bad team you faced was what?
Denver.
You let Bo Nix.
Yeah, he looked like Elway.
The hell is wrong with you?
And I sent.
What's the score?
I sent Scarlett a little music video.
What's the score?
It was like 30 something, 30. Was it 35 to 18, something like that?
Damn.
Yeah, it was disgusting.
Yeah. All right, ready to start the show. Here we go. Hey guys, welcome. It's another Warhammer Wednesday. Welcome to the hobby. Jay and Joe here with you.
Back at it again.
Back at it again. We are going to be at today's a special day because we finally got in our last two Spearhead armies for Age of Sigmar 4. That's right. You heard that right. Me and Jay combined now own every single army.
Every Spearhead.
Every single Spearhead army in Age of Sigmar.
Yeah.
It's ridiculous.
It is.
We are now broke like a joke. Yeah. We have no money. We're eating ramen noodles.
Yeah, I had ramen earlier. So.
And so I can put up a spreadsheet, maybe, of wins and losses or how many times we've played with each faction. So as you can see here, we've played with Nighthaunt the most, Maggotkin next up, and then Daughters of Cain, Ogre Maw Tribes, Sylvanet, Deepkin. One of mine is the Soulblight Gravelords twice. But these two factions we have not played. They're the last zeros on the spreadsheet, and that is Khorne and Skaven number 2.
Yeah.
Because Skaven and Stormcast, since they're leading the charge in AoS 4th, have 2 Spearheads.
Right.
So, it is a bad matchup. I'm looking at Khorne. You know what they do. Jay, what does Khorne do?
They smash you.
They smash you in the face.
In the face.
They don't worry about spells. They barely worry about shooting at all. They just get in your face and rip you to shreds. The Spearhead I'm using is Skaven, but the shooty Skaven. So you never really want to be a shooty army against a melee army, especially on a small map like Spearhead. So we're probably going to go best of 3 here. We'll see who wins. Maybe we'll swap control of the factions because I love Khorne as well. And we'll see how things go. So let's go ahead and take a look at the army lists, shall we? Let's check them out.
We have 1 sub. Killer Wombi.
Hey, Killer WBM. Thank you very much for 37 months you've been with us.
Thank you. Do we want to do a prediction?
Prediction? Yeah. Well, I don't know if we can do it on there, can we?
Yeah.
Yeah, go ahead and set up the prediction for us, Jay. If you want some money and you want to win some points back, that's why because he lost a lot of points in the in the Dragon Ball Z stream. So if you want to win some points, vote on Khorne. So Jay, I think will set it up for us. Prediction. Toes, you're just in time.
Oh, actually, let's see.
It's not typing nothing.
No, is this one?
It is on.
Is it?
Maybe it's finally run out of battery on this one. Yeah.
Or one of the mods, go ahead, put up predictions.
I don't think we have a mod in here that can do it, so.
There we go.
There, now it's working.
Yeah. What'd you do?
Go ahead, and then I will adjust this for you. Why is it not grabbing? There it is. And then start prediction, and then who will win? Go ahead. Khorne. Okay, or Skaven.
Oops.
Okay, I'm going to set this for 10 minutes. Start prediction.
Bam.
All right. For those of you coming in, if any new people come in, they should see the prediction. Let them know Khorne or Skaven is what we're doing. All right. And technically, we are right now at the army lists.
Yep.
And then we will come back from the army lists. Let's go ahead and get set up first. Okay. So we're going to roll for initiative. 2. 6. That was probably the game right there. So I might include this in the edit there. Because Jay, I expect Jay for you to just rush me down.
I mean, yeah.
There's no reason not to.
Right.
And we also need to see if first turn advantage is a major issue. So Jay will be setting up first, and he will also be moving first, is how that works. And I guess what I'm going to try to do is stay as far back as possible. Eblesh, that's what I've been hearing from other people who have run tournaments. I don't want that to be the truth, but I think it is. If they ever do Age of Sigmar 5th edition and a new Spearhead, they might need to think of something for it. I was thinking, number one, you do best of 3. Another thing they could do is you get 1 free reinforcement. Any unit that's not reinforced, well, but that would take major balancing. That might fuck the balancing.
I say best of 3, but if you get
maybe a point advantage.
No,
like I get 1 extra point.
The best of 3. If I get
I want to fix it in a single game. Try that first.
Yeah,
that's harder.
Yeah, that's harder. But I don't know how.
With no restriction.
Best of 3.
Best of 3.
If you get the first turn. The first game, you can't have it the next game.
Right, like we custom did already. Yeah. It's like, let's just see what happens if I win this now. Let's see what would have happened, right? Yeah. Because being able to set up second is not as impactful. So there needs to be something else. I actually think a 1 to 2 point victory advantage for the second turn could fix it. Like giving me an automatic 1 or 2 by going second. But All right, so let's just start here. This is the setup. Okay, this is how our armies have been set up. Jay has gone for a pretty wide standard deployment here, and I have chosen a tight deployment with my shooters in the back using the clan rats as fodder, and and I put my general over here just so that I can score these two at the beginning, as Jay is going to score at the beginning as well. Perhaps I'll just move this guy back since it doesn't really matter too much. I guess I'm making it super easy for him. I know that he's charging me first, so why not, go as far back as possible here like this. Yeah, we'll do that. Okay, so this is the deployment, and we will go with first turn. We rolled off camera. Jay won the roll, and I decided I've lost already. Well, we'll see if that actually happens. Okay, let's go ahead. Jay, go ahead with your hero phase.
Twist card.
Right. First things first, we forgot, is the twist card for the turn. It's going to be blood marked. 1 extra victory point. If there's no underdog, each player picks 1 blood marked, 1 extra victory point if that unit is destroyed. Who are you picking?
I'll pick that unit right in front of me.
Okay. Yeah. I'll pick. So your slaughter priest has how many wounds? He looks
6.
And what's his armor?
5 up.
And does he have any ward?
He has. What did I give him? No ward.
Huh. So he seems to be a juicy target.
Yeah.
But I'd be wasting a lot of my shots when I could really sort of reduce you down. Does any of your shit respawn?
Just these guys.
Okay. So I would think that I would need to probably try to shoot down the juggernauts. How many wounds does each juggernaut have?
They have 5 each.
I don't think I can destroy that unit off the bat. How much does each warrior unit of 5 have? 2
They
each?
have 2 each, yeah.
So that's 10 or 15. 10 or 15. Damn. Yeah, I'll go ahead and attack that unit.
Okay.
That unit is blood marked. They're not reinforced, right?
No.
Okay, that's like the one saving grace that I can hold on to, perhaps. Okay, this camera view is a little jacked up, so let me fix it. All right, Jay, go ahead.
All right, let's do some movements.
No, hero face first.
Hero face, yeah, that's right. All right, pick a visible enemy unit within 16 to make a chant roll. I don't think I'm. Oh yeah. So this, I'm gonna pick this unit.
Yeah.
So it's called Blood Boil.
Yes.
Pick a visible unit within 16
Uh-huh.
of this unit. On a 4-up, inflict D3 mortal wounds.
God damn. Just a zap?
Nope.
All right, hold on. You should have let me down.
Oh, yeah,
do this. Okay.
And
And now I just realized, text me, Jay, a failure, spell failure sound. Okay.
I've got a couple more. One more.
Yep.
So then you pick a friendly unit within the unit's combat range to be a target. Roll a D on a D2 on that target. What? Oh, bloodstock. So I could sacrifice. So I pick this unit, and then on a 2-up. All right, so it goes off. I do D3 mortal wounds to it. I do 2 mortal wounds. So 2 guys go down.
Wow.
But I get 1 blood tithe.
1 blood tithe point.
Yeah.
Okay, I can track blood tithe. That'll be CP.
Okay. And that is my hero phase.
Clear your deck. All right, hero phase done. Let's move to movement.
There you go. All right, here, let's go movements. These guys move 8. These guys move at pace 5. Jeez.
Incoming corn. I do love me some corn on the cob. Chad, you like corn?
Yeah, street corn.
Street corn, my favorite. Elote.
All right, that is my movement. Shooting? No shooting.
No shooting.
No shooting.
Well, thank God for that.
All right, charges.
Charges.
Oh, wait. Before I get to there.
You got shooting?
No, I want to. How far am I away from him? Shit, 12?
He has a control score of 2.
Yeah, I'm too far away though.
Okay.
I'm gonna run them. How far are these guys out? 8, 7, 8.
Yeah, looking like a 7 maybe.
Run.
Mm-hmm.
So these guys first.
What'd you get?
Kill me. Yeah, kill me.
Is the die in the thing? Because
Yeah.
I don't see the die.
That's right.
Hold on. Where is it?
What? Oh, is it not on that scene?
Oh, I guess I don't have a die on this scene.
It is right there.
Wait, what?
What the fuck? There it is.
Oh, B cam is above it. There it goes.
Oh, okay. That's one.
Jay rolled a 1.
Yeah. So these guys roll that much.
Got lucky.
All right. These guys.
First failure.
5. There we go.
Uh-oh.
Yeah, let's put them right there. That's it.
Okay.
All right, so charges. Let's go these guys first. Five.
Like a 5 or a 4. A 5.
Gotcha.
Whew, shit.
And then we say 7 or 8 on these guys.
Yep.
Ooh, got him.
Got it. I'm gonna wrap around so we can get more people.
Do you mind
on
if I
that.
just run him up a little bit?
Sure.
Fine. Yes. Just put it right there.
Okay. Just as planned and predicted, Khorne is stuck in.
Oh, I forgot the cards. Get your cards.
Yeah. Interesting. We have a sub. Prime Glass. Thank you. 11 months.
You have no super sand.
What do you mean, Virginia?
Hey, Virginia. Okay, one thing that I forgot to do, if you'll let me take it back, not take it back, but I may not want to do it. It is the once per phase during your enemy movement, I can move something after you move something. And I guess I'll bring my, if it's advantageous to bring him closer for any kind of, no.
No, because if you go off of that, you won't score it at the beginning of your turn.
Yeah, no, that is the big. Oh, true that. Yeah, so I wouldn't have done it anyway. Okay, getting back to the game.
All right, let's
The
go.
Khorne are nice and stuck in.
Let's go with some combats.
Let's see.
This is so, they're, yeah, it's whatever. So they have Brass Stampede. So when they declare charge and they get within 1 inch, on a roll of a 2+, they inflict 1 mortal damage.
Which unit?
This the Skull Crushers.
All right, 1 mortal damage.
Yeah.
Let me see if my clan rats have a ward. No ward. So, yeah, that rat's just gonna die. Yeah! Got ran over.
All right, so let's start off with the attacks.
Where are you starting?
Where Skull Crushers are hitting your clan rats. So first off, we have 3 attacks each from the dudes. They are 3s to hit, 3s to wound. Here we go. All right. What's that?
My pinky hurt. I guess I think I smashed it on something, and I've already forgotten what I smashed it on, and it's hurting. Hold on. What was I doing? That the old man brain. Old man brain, I got up. I was going somewhere. Oh, yes. Tape. I need blue tape.
Oh, for the camera.
Oh, I found it. Okay. Go ahead.
All right, so
threes.
six hits, 7 hits, needing 3s for the damage. Oh my god. Look at the 4 ones. So 3 get through. It is at a rend 1, 2 damage each.
Rend 1. Clan rats are shitty. 5-up save. They have a 6-up save. So here we go. No 6s.
So 6
Six
damage.
damage. Fuck. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Only 3 clan rats left. Honestly, I didn't think I didn't think anyone would survive the charge. So for 3 to survive, I'm happy.
Yeah, I'm kind of happy with that too. All right, so you pick.
Yeah. Let's go over here. Clan rats versus the Reavers.
Mm-hmm.
And clan rats. 2 attacks each, so we're looking at 20 attacks. It's a lot of attacks.
That's nice, yeah.
But they're probably shit. 2, 4, 6, 8, 10. 2, 4, 6, 8, 10.
I think they're 4s, right?
And they are 4s and 5s.
Oh, 4s.
That is definitely
That's
shit.
right.
Okay, no rend, only 1 damage. 4s and 5s. The rats are attacking. Now 5s. This is where damage drops off heavily because rolling a 5 and a 6. What percentage is that?
20.
20%. You go through. So 2 out of 20 attacks, only 2 actually hit you.
All right, so 6 up. Here we go. No 6s. 2 dead.
Hey.
Alrighty. So we smack back. We've got 2 attacks each. Also, we've got 2, 4, 6 left? Yeah, so that's 12 attacks. 3 more. These guys need 4s and 3s. And 3s. 4.
4.
No rend.
No rend.
1 damage each.
5's up. Hey, look at them
my God.
rats.
Just 1, huh?
Only 1 rat dies.
Very nice.
Nice. I need to copy 1 sound over the armor. I need it on my other one as well. So how do can I copy?
Yeah, I think you can.
Copy. Paste.
Cool.
Okay. Hey, happy with that result. Done?
Yeah. Well, you just got those 3 in the middle to
3 in the middle. 2,
Attack back.
4, 6 attacking the.
Oh shit! You know
What?
Sorry. And it's totally up to you. I forgot to do the hooves of the juggernauts.
Oh, yeah. I think that I think you would wipe the whole unit.
Yeah.
Let me just see what happens here. 5s. 1 hit, which you would just ignore, because what's your armor?
2 up.
Your armor's 2 up on those things?
Yeah.
Wow. Yeah, go ahead and just horsey stomp me.
Yeah. Saved. All right, so that's 6 attacks, 4s and 3s. And 3s.
You know what we use a lot of? Stomps. Text me stomps.
2 get through. 1 1 damage each. Oh, no, actually. 1 rend, D3 damage each.
What? For stomps?
Yeah.
D3 damage each.
Yeah.
These are some heavy-ass stomps.
1 rend.
The 6s to block. No 6s.
2d3. Ugh, this is... Come on, 1s. Fuck.
5 damage.
Yeah.
You got your blood mark point.
Yeah.
I will award that 1 point to you now for killing the unit that you said you'd kill.
Yeah. I don't know if the point was worth it, though. We'll see.
One
We'll see
point,
how it
yeah.
goes.
Okay, that is the end of turn 1 for the Khorne. So let me go ahead and get my camera bit.
You want to do the... You want to score, or do you want to do the turn summary?
Yeah. Oh, good question. So we should do scoring before turn summary.
Okay.
All right. Let's go into the overhead. So, you've got 3 points.
Yeah.
1, 2, 3. That takes you to 4.
I've got 1 for War of Attrition.
What
So
is that?
I kill something of yours, but you don't kill any of mine.
Got it. 5.
And then I've got Raid, which is in your territory.
Got it.
And that's it.
Within 3 inches of my territory.
No, not that one.
Oh.
It's just within enemy territory.
God damn. So not only did you rush me down, but you did a optimal number of points.
Almost.
This looks like already a loss.
I wish I could have scored this one.
I think the most you can score ever is a.
Well, in
is
this
a
case, would have been
6,
7.
And the
if I
most you
would've-
could have ever done is a 7.
Yeah, if I would have got
With
this
a
one.
twist that would help you.
Yeah.
Yeah, so you can never score 8.
Yeah, I
but
don't
you
think
could
you
score
7.
a 7. So that is wildly well.
And then those guys right there,
Yeah.
the Blood Reavers, they regen at the end of any turn, which is now. I regen if I'm within 8 of the
Yep.
Slaughter Priest. I regen D3.
Yeah, same here.
So 2 guys come back.
Same here. 3 or 2. So only 1 guy comes back.
Yeah.
Okay. Didn't think these guys come back. I guess that's the benefit of the Slaughter Priest praying
Yeah.
and raising from the dead.
Okay. Yeah.
All right, here we go. Turn summary.
Yeah.
I'm going to try to go wireless, see if this has enough power.
Okay.
It does not.
It's on. Oh, the camera itself. That's what you're talking about.
Yeah,
I
the
thought you were talking
charge.
about the other thing. Where is that at? That white dot.
Yeah, good question.
I think it's right here.
No, it's either AJ or it's either AJ or J. Those aren't on there. So try yours.
It's gone.
Okay. Okay. At the end of Khorne turn 1, Jay just, did what Jay does. Burst me down, moved the Khorne warriors, ran them 1 inch there, ran them 5 inches there. What are these called? Juggernauts or something?
Skull Crushers. Mighty Skull Crushers.
Mighty Skull Crushers ran all the way down, charged the 110 unit of clan rats, and predictably wiped them out with the hooves. Over here, we had the Reavers manage to slam into the clan rats and do just 1 damage. I did 3 damage, I think, back to them.
Yep.
And then we both regened, but I came out essentially on top with killing 2 of his for none of mine. And then Jay scored 3 points back there. Scored another 1 point for getting his blood tithe, and some card points. So 6-0. So one thing that I could do here is either put the scores in the corners.
Yeah.
For this.
Yeah.
That way, because it is a turn summary. So that I will definitely do that in the first moving forward. Okay. All right, my turn. My hero turn. I can use Wither. Pick a visible enemy and do D3 mortal damage, but that's on a 6+. Or I can increase my control score of a unit, or I can warp away. I think warping away is going to be the call here, so I can start taking points away from you. I'm going to warp away with Skitter Leap. Skitter Leap, make the casting roll. Give me a text for a warp sound. I got it.
It's only 1 die.
No, it's 2 dice when
Is
you're
it really?
casting. Yeah. Make a casting roll of 2d6.
Oh.
On a 6+, remove your general from the battlefield. Set them up again anywhere 6 inches away from enemy units. So we're going to set them up right here. Take that away from you. Sneaky Skaven go underground. Yeah. Oh, no, we'll take this one away instead, because I need that for a point. And it's a little more dangerous because you've got those guys there, so I'll try to put him right here. And over here, do we do anything at all about this movement? I feel like no matter what, we're gonna get charged. I don't think I can do anything. It's like, okay, so our big decision is, do we take on the Juggernauts? What are the Skull Crushers? Or do we get our blood tithe point? 15 wounds on that. I would have to shoot the fuck out of them with everything and charge them. Oh, clan rats. Because you wipe the unit, I get reinforcements.
Yep.
So that will take the other point behind you. Sneaky, sneaky.
The reinforcements are on your side, I thought.
True, true. Yeah, it's the card that lets you go anywhere.
Yeah.
So this has to be on my side. That's on here. And 6 inches away. Okay. So I guess we can get some useless bits there. Man, if they could have just gone anywhere, that would have been real nice. There's nothing that allows us to do that. Recheck and reinforcements can only be replaced once. Wholly within friendly territory, yeah. That would just... All right, we're gonna move the Storm Fiends now. That way, if we hit a miraculous charge, we can try to screen again. I'm just doing everything I can to maximize my shit. Okay. Big question now, though, is do we fire at these guys or those guys?
How many, those fiends, how many wounds do they have?
6 each. All right. I think I'm gonna have to abandon the point, the blood tithe point, and put everything into those chargers. We have to try to kill maybe 2 of them, which would be, what is it, 10 damage worth?
Yeah.
Right? Okay, let's see what this warp lightning cannon has. Go ahead and fucking fire it up. 2d6 attacks.
Wow.
But they hit on 4 pluses. Each attack made with this weapon in a single phase must target the same enemy unit. Each hit inflicts 1 mortal damage on the target, and the attack sequence ends. Oh, 4 up mortals. That's nice. So 2d6 number of attacks. If we can get 12 attacks here, let's go. Zzz. I need a fucking badass sound effect here. I don't have one, but I'm going to just do this.
That's pretty good.
7. That's not good.
That's decent.
That's average. 7. So there's 6.
So on 4 ups, it does more.
4 ups, mortals, just automatic. So that's pretty sweet.
That's so brutal.
Yes, sir. Well, only 4.
4.
Bummer.
Bam.
Hoping for more than that, and that's all she wrote. Okay, now let's see the shooting from the Storm Fiends. They have one rattling cannon, 1 wind launcher, and 1 rattling cannon. So we'll start with the rattling cannon. So there is a point to my heavy bolter. 3d6 attacks?
What?
Damn, rattling cannon. Oh, you kidding me?
10 still. That's still.
Yeah, but we could have done a lot better than that. That 6 kind of saved it.
Yeah, it did.
So 10. There's 3, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. And what do these hit? These hit on 4s, wounding on 3s. Hitting on 4s. Ugh, bad roll. A lot of 3s, though. Only. That could have been a lot better. Wounding on 3. Wow. Only 2. Rend 1, damage 1.
All right,
The
so-
fact that it's Rend 1 is pretty good.
Yeah, 3 ups. Save.
Are you kidding me? No damage from... That's why they said Stormfiend's guns not all they're cracked up to be. Wind launchers. These are 3 dice hitting on 4s. Thank you. All 3 hits. And wounding on 3s. You fucking piece of shit. Only 1. It's Rend 2.
Ran 2, so 4 up. 5, save. Whew.
Are you saying that I put all of my damage from both shooty units into you and you did, and it did exactly
4.
nothing? Oh, 4.
You did 4.
And how much does each health have?
5.
Okay. That's rough.
It is.
It's
That's just bad
real
die roll.
rough.
That's just
like
die roll.
so like if I'm a shooty army, that first turn of shooting, this is my only turn of shooting basically. And I needed to get it. And I did not get it. Probably should have chose a different target. But this game I think is over. But we'll go ahead and play it out. So
I said, don't you have 2 of those rattling guns? Or is it just
that's what I
one?
thought, but it's just 1 rattling cannon,
Oh, because the other
1 wind launcher.
and the other guys.
The others
combat.
have shock gauntlets and
Yeah.
clubbing blows. So I will charge. We'll try to do as
Yeah,
much
yeah.
as we can. So and then I'm going to charge pretty much everywhere.
Okay.
So we're going to charge with these clan rats. Only 5, which is
It won't get it.
just enough to get right there with 1.
Yep.
Yeah, that'll get me within 1.
Wait, but you had to be more than 6 away from me.
Correct. So 6. It
Yeah.
would be like literally on the line.
Yeah.
So that's the one roll that wouldn't have worked.
Yeah.
If I had rolled a 6,
Yeah, it'd be
then you
fine.
would have got within the half inch because
Yeah.
it's a half inch.
Yeah.
So that failed. We really needed to hit that. So a lot of things going wrong for the Skaven.
Oh my god.
Bro, what? All right. I tell you what, Jay. I'm conceding
Okay.
after that.
All right.
But what we'll do is let's keep it going here and see what these guys can do in terms of close combat against some. But that was it. Because now it's just Jay mopping up the rest of the guys on his turn. But let's say if I cheated and I instead rolled a 3,
Okay.
we would have 2 shock gauntlets, which are 4 attacks each. They hit on 4s.
Do they have any
So
specials?
that's a really good hit. No.
No.
And wounding on 2s.
Wow.
Of course, I rolled 1-1. So this is 4 wounds at Rend 1. So you go 3 up to save.
3 up. 2 get through.
2 get through. That's 2 damage each.
So 2 damage. So 4 damage, right?
Yeah.
So he's
Put that
1
4
down
on
and
the
it'd
next
be 3.
guy.
He'd go
No,
down.
I'm doing 4 damage.
Yeah.
Yeah, 3.
Yeah.
Okay. And the other guy has clubbing blows, which just lack the rend. 4s and 2s, only 1, and completely missed on that. So they do have potential there.
Yeah, I
Okay.
think there is.
That's pretty nice. Hold on. Shock gauntlets. Each time an attack made with shock gauntlets scores a critical, the
Yeah.
attack scores D6 hits instead of 1. Did I roll any criticals?
I don't know. I think maybe 1, maybe 2. I don't know.
Five hits.
5 more hits, basically.
5 more hits.
What? twos, right? Needing twos.
That shock gauntlets are ridiculous. And then 5 more?
Yeah.
No way, because that's
Rend.
rend 1 damage too.
Yeah.
Oh!
That would have.
3 went through, that's 2, 4, 6.
Yeah.
And 6 would kill another and then almost wipe that guy.
Yeah.
Okay, it's actually not as lopsided as I thought.
Yeah.
We're rolling really poorly.
Yeah.
And that's that. But okay. So but in this instance, I failed that charge. Yeah. But that didn't happen, or we don't know what exactly was that. Okay.
Yeah. So those guys seem pretty formidable.
Yeah, but see, now it's your turn, and in your turn, you can bring these guys in.
Yeah.
So why don't we do that just so that we're going to play out the rest of your, so now we're in the fight phase.
Mm-hmm.
I chose my first. What's yours? But this game is over, and we'll re-rack.
Yeah, I would go over there first.
You're going to go over here first?
Yeah, I would go over there first.
All right, go ahead.
So I've got 8. So what's that? 8, 16? 16. 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 12. Yep. All right. 16. Needing 4s and 3s. All right. So there's my 4s. And my 3s. Okay, so...
Cool. Are all those wounds?
Yeah.
That's a lot of wounds.
2, 4, 6, 8,
How come they
10.
hit like shit
10.
last time, and now
Because
they
I
did
rolled
10?
like shit last time.
Really?
Yeah.
Any
No
luck?
rend. No.
So 5s. So 3 block.
7 get through.
7 get through. So 7 clan rats would be dead.
Yeah.
Okay.
That would probably flip that point.
The warp cannon has control of 2. Yeah, I would flip the point.
Yeah.
But let's actually see. So I was just playing it out. So let's see. It would go to me. My clan rats would fight back with 3 clan rats. Then it would go back to you. And you could either fight with these guys
Yeah, I still have to fight
or
with
these guys.
Yeah, I'd have to fight with both of those.
Okay. So let's see what the warriors do.
Alrighty.
So 5 Khorne blood warriors. What can they do to storm fiends?
Actually, in that case, I would use my 1 point.
Your 1 point, and that does what? 1 blood type.
Actually, it won't. I forgot to roll for my other one.
You didn't lose anybody.
No, so I would get 2. I would have 2, and then I'm supposed to roll for
Why would
every
you
turn.
have 2?
1 because I killed that unit.
Oh, it's each thing you kill?
Each unit.
Each
Just
unit
that
you
I
kill?
destroy. Yeah.
Or each unit that gets killed of you?
No. The unit that I kill,
You roll.
I get a blood type automatically.
Okay, so now you
But-
have 2 blood types.
But I roll on a 2-up, I get another one every turn. So I didn't roll for it this turn. It's at the beginning of the turn.
Yeah, you did. I gave you 1 blood type point at the beginning of the game.
Was that okay?
Yeah, so now you have 2 total.
2 total. So I mean, I can't really do anything with 2.
No,
No.
you
so
need 3.
I could. Actually, I could,
How?
but that's in the hero phase. Never mind.
Okay.
All right. Okay, so these guys just have 3 attacks each.
Yeah.
So that's, what, 15 attacks?
Jalen, thank you for subscribing. Writing out Milton with some Warhammer. Oh my God, I was wondering if we had anybody in our community in Florida. Jalen, please stay safe. Thank you for hanging out with us tonight.
All right.
When is it hitting? When is it hitting landfall?
4s and 3s.
4s and 3s with how many dice?
15.
15 dice. That's 3 attacks each.
All right. And then
3s.
3s. So we got 4, 6 at Ren 1.
6 at Rend 1. Storm Fiend, save of 4, goes to 5. Only 1 save. 5 go through.
So that's 1 Storm Fiend.
No.
Oh, no, because
It's 1 damage each.
Yeah, yeah. They're 6, huh?
They're 6.
Oof.
They're hardy as hell.
Ouch, 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 ouch.
Okay, but they've already attacked this turn.
Yeah. And then
and now let's see what the Skull Crushers can do. 2 Skull Crushers. Not charging. I don't know if they get charge bonuses.
They do. It's one to the damage,
right?
Which is pretty huge.
Pretty big.
So 3 attacks each. 3s and 3s. So 2 get through at a Rend 1.
5 up to save. Hey, 1 save.
All right. Now
one goes through.
Yeah.
It's only 1 damage?
Yeah, just 1 damage. On the charge, it's 2 damage.
Okay, and then if you can, and then the hooves.
Yeah, and then the doggies. All right, so 4s and 1 possible, and a 3. 3 gets through. Rend 1. 1 at Rend 1.
Through 1 wound.
At Rend 1.
5 up to save, nothing.
All right, so that's 2 damage.
2 damage because of the extra strong hooves. Okay. Well, unfortunately, Storm Fiends do not have shoot in combat, so technically you'll never get to see them shoot again. They're sort of tied up. Do I think I can still win? I don't think so. However, I think it is a little closer than I thought it would be. So I've got 1 point. This one flips to you.
Yeah.
And
2
I got 2 points. I got 1 card.
Mm-hmm.
And I got just 1 card. So 3 to 6. Yeah. Looking at it, I think because Jay managed to score, 6 right off the bat, I'm already shoved in my deployment. And technically, I already lost because I actually failed the 2 charges.
Yeah.
I'm going to go ahead and concede, and we'll re-rack. Yeah, we'll try again. Let me go ahead and get turn summary.
All right.
You're in darkness right now. Not sure why it's not coming on. Okay, there. Now, should come on now. We're still in darkness. Here we go. Okay, so on my turn, I brought back in 10 clan rats from reinforcements. and I decided to shoot everything that I had, warp cannon and storm fiends, into the skull crushers. They fucking tanked it. They honestly, they ignored almost all damage from the storm fiends. It was only the warp lightning cannon that did 4 damage to one of them, leaving him with 1 health. Then when the storm fiends charged in, that's when they were able to do well in melee as well and kill one of the skull crushers. But we rolled poorly, and I also forgot my shock gauntlets, and we don't remember how many 6s I rolled, because if you roll 6s with shock gauntlets, you get D6 hits, and it's like fucking goes crazy. So we did like an example, and I killed yet another skull crusher, but that's not actually what happened. What happened was I charged with these clan rats in the charge phase, failed. I charged with the storm fiends, failed. I rolled a double 1. So that was basically the end of the game right there, because then he can just smash into me next turn. More than likely. So Jay decided to let me go ahead and charge anyway, just because we wanted to see what these models can do to each other. And so then I got a 3-inch charge for free, and I went into those. But yeah, and then technically these Reavers here killed 7 of these clan rats, so there's only 3 clan rats there. And with 3 rats there and already overwhelmed, I'm going to go ahead and concede. That's game 1. Now, granted, it does seem like first turn advantage is definitely a thing, especially in a melee army versus shooty army, even more so. However, there were some things there that I felt that if I got some better shooting, I might have a chance. Because Jay does not have a lot of reinforcements. He can reinforce his Reavers, but his big boys can't.
And my armor's crap.
And his armor's crap.
Yeah.
So we're going to re-rack, and we're going to try again.
Yeah, I think if your rolls were a little bit better, especially on those charges, the outcome's a little bit more even.
It could be a game at least.
Yeah.
It was going to be a game. I'm curious about first turn. Yeah. So normally, right now, we would let me go first.
Yeah.
Do you want to do that?
Yeah.
Okay.
I think it's fine. I think that's.
I was so curious on high difficulty. I was almost gonna say, "No, fuck it, let me try it one more time." But no, I think we need to see what happens if I go first.
Yeah.
Okay, so we roll since Jay won first, and we go best of 3 usually when we're testing armies out. We're going to say that I won the roll, and that means I set up first. Here we go. Knowing that I set up first, I'm going to take the opposite strategy, and I'm going to get as close to the edge of the battle, the edge of deployment as I can. 6 inches away, right?
Yeah. 6 inches away from the middle.
Oh, so back 6 like that?
Yeah.
Okay. Okay. All right. Go ahead. Zero, welcome. I have a Grace here. Ollie, he withers, and I gave him jump around. And he also has Will of the Horn Rat, which increases control. But he's not very good in terms of attacking. He has no shooting as well. All right. Good?
I am good.
Okay. So this time with first turn, let's see. Are you changing any of your traits?
Yes. No. No. I'm good. I'm good.
I'm going to also keep my traits. I'm going to treat... You know what? This time, since I'm actually going to change my second trait. I'm not going to have Skitter Leap with the Warp Seer jumping all over the map now because I think I'm going to be pressing you. I'm instead going to do Scurry Away, which allows my units to leave on a 3+ on a single dice and no mortals. No, I'm not going to choose that because that only applies to the general, so that sucks.
Yeah.
Nah, fuck all that. Instead, instead we'll I guess Skitter Leap. It sucks. I mean, there's nothing I could force you to have strike last. But I don't feel like that matters as much because you're still going to attack, and it's not like my clan rats can fuck you up before you fuck me up.
Yeah.
No. All right. Here we go. So, hero phase.
Shuffle cards, then do your...
Oh, wait a minute. Hold on. If I can... If his range is 13... Is that going to be nothing? What'd you say?
Do shuffle your cards, and then get the twist.
Okay. The twist is underdog picks 2 objectives. If there's no underdog, each player picks 1 objective. 1 extra victory point.
I'll pick this one.
If I hold it till what, the end of the turn? I guess this one. Okay, and movement phase. Grayseer moves at 6 inches. I'm gonna move him up. Actually, we'll go that way, so he touches that. These rats move at 6. They go basically to this edge. Storm Fiends move at 6. This big ol' Warp Lightning Cannon can only move at 3.
Does it need the booth? Well, I guess
I don't really think I need to move it.
Yeah, because it's you can shoot through your own dudes, right?
Yeah.
And what's the range? Everything, right?
The range is 20, which is pretty much the whole board.
Yeah.
Okay. All right, that is the end of the movement phase. And now we're going on to the shooting phase. One of the rare shooting armies in Spearhead. Let's start. We saw how poorly what happened last time was against that. I think the better move would be to shoot
Take
your...
Take your cards, too.
Thank you. Would be to shoot your Blood Warriors. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5.
The Reavers, Blood Reavers.
Blood Reavers.
Blood Reavers, Blood Warriors.
No, Blood Warriors.
Yeah.
I did say that right.
Okay.
So 9, maybe 8, maybe 9. Or see if I could get past that fucking armor. If I could charge them. Fucking 10 inches, maybe. It's certainly your best unit.
Most definitely.
And I'm trying to eliminate your best unit. I think if I could just get one of them killed, then it's going to lessen the charge.
What's going on, Jaw? How you doing tonight?
Jaw, what's 15 inches. All right, I'm trying to decide between those Blood Warriors or the Skull Crushers. Everything in to the Skull Crushers again.
Cool.
We have to go everything maximized the way we want it. Here we go. So, Warp Lightning Cannon. Everything we got. 8. That's more shots than we got last time.
One more.
And 4s for mortals. Ugh. Only 3. Last time we had 4. Shoo. All right. Now we will do... You know what? I because I did 0 damage to those guys before, I won't fire at them. I'm going to fire at your chaff.
Okay.
Yeah, I'm going to fire at your chaff with the rattling cannon, 3d6. I'm going to see if I can whittle them down, but not too much. So that's, holy shit,
14.
that's 6 plus,
14.
yeah, 14 attacks. So 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14. 14 dice. 14 dice. Hitting on force. That's a good hit. Any 6s matter? No.
No,
It's only for shot gauntlets. 3s. Another good roll. So we're looking at 5 wounds at rend 1.
Rend 1. So that goes. They go up to a 0.
A 0
Yeah,
because they had 6.
Yeah, they're at 6. So they go, it goes straight through. What'd you say? 5?
5. 5 guys.
That is good. Actually, you know what? Let me do this. Pull them all off the front because it'll make it harder for you to charge them.
Wind launchers, 3, 4s, only 1. And I think it's like up. I rolled a 1, so nothing with the wind launchers. Needed at least 1 wind launcher hit. Bummer. Shooting has been completed. And now let's go to charges. So, this unit of clan rats is attempting a charge. 6. That's not going to do it for nobody. Failed charge. Fuck. Storm Fiends are going to attempt a charge. They're going to need a 10. If I go up to the Reavers, maybe a 9. Let's go. Let's just see a 10 first. That's not going to do it. 6.
You're not going to go anywhere.
I don't think I got anybody. No, another failed charge. So Skaven are failing their charges. Not getting lucky here. Let's try a charge there. Are your Blood Warriors 2 control each? So I could potentially take that point from you.
No, they're 1.
Okay, I can't take the point because you'll obviously hit me. But yeah. Charging 9.
That'll do it.
That'll definitely do it.
Yeah.
And we'll do it in a way where, you know, we try. I mean, I don't think we're going to kill any of you, but we somewhat flipped the point. So it's just a battle between those guys. So let's go 20 dice. 2, 4, 6, 8, 10. 2, 4, 6, 8, 10. 20 dice. 4s and 5s. 5s now. Real bad at fighting. Oh, but these rats are pissed.
5.
5 at no rend.
So 5 ups. Saved 2.
3 go through.
3 go through. That's 1 down.
And 1 damage on another.
And a damage on 1 more.
Okay, hit me back.
Oh, but before that, since you killed 1 dude, on a 4-up, you get 1 mortal wound.
I didn't kill a guy. I didn't kill a unit.
You
I
killed a
killed
guy.
model.
Yeah. Every time you kill 1 of these guys,
One of the models?
yeah, on a 4-up, you get 1 mortal wound. So take 1 dude off.
Yeah.
All right, so these guys have 3 attacks each. Needing 4s and 3s. Here we go. That was horrible. And 3s. 3 go through. 1 rend.
3 at 1 rend.
Yeah.
6s. Not a damn one. 3 rats are dead. Pull. Nope.
All right, whatever.
6 to your 4. I
Yeah.
flip it.
Yeah, you do.
Nice. 1, 2, 3. Well, that was about as best as could work out. Let me go ahead and turn summary that. I think that's your. Nope, that's mine. Okay. All right, so at the end of Skaven turn 1, getting the priority because we're doing a thing where if out of 3 games, the second army that didn't get priority gets it in the next game. So I moved everything up, and I was trying to be super aggressive. And I moved everything up, put a bunch of warp cannon shots into the Skull Crushers, only doing 3 mortals this time instead of 4. The Storm Fiends was thinking about putting fire, but we saw how ineffective it was. So instead I put fire into the Blood Reavers because I knew they're just wearing skin, and I cut down quite a few of them. And then I tried to do charges so I can get the Clan Rats in the way. Failed the charge. Storm Fiends failed the charge. The only ones that actually made the charge were these Clan Rats back here. And they're MVP because while they're not going to beat those warriors, they managed to flip that point temporarily for me, which is what I was looking for. So a solid turn, not the best possible. We want to do more damage to those Skull Crushers before they charge. But that's about, I'm happier with first turn. Okay, let's see what happens in Jay's first turn.
All right, so the end of your turn, these guys roll a d3 to come back.
The end of your turn, these guys roll D3 to come back.
So I get 3 of these guys back.
I only get 1.
Alrighty. All right, so hero phase. Let me roll, see if I get my blood.
And at
tithe
the end of
point?
my turn, I need to do the points. We forgot.
Oh, yeah. Go ahead.
So 3 points. For me, I do own 4 points, but you can only score 3 from that alone. I do have the skull, and I do have raid. So 2 more points.
Nice.
So 5. That's a very solid turn.
It is.
Go ahead.
All right, so 2 up, I get a blood point. Yep, get it. So I have 1 blood tithe point so far. All right, so hero phase. All right, let's do this first.
Oh, you know what? I get an extra victory point because when we picked objectives, you took that objective. 1 extra victory point at the end of their turn for each of those objectives they control. So I actually went to 6 for that one from the twist.
Yep.
Okay, that's the best possible turn in scoring. Well, best possible 7. But.
All right, so his blood boil are going to do it within 16. Yeah, we're going to do it at these rats right here. So on a 4-up, you got it. D3 mortals. Damn it, just 1.
1 mortal.
Yeah. So he came up to the party, and then he left. All right. Next, his blood sacrifice. How many guys do I have there? 8. Blood sacrifice to get another point. No, I don't need it right now. Okay. But I will use my my 1 blood tithe point for murder lust, which is pick 3. Oh, D3. So spend 1 point and pick up to D3 friendly units. So I get to pick 1 unit, and they will move D6. We're going to go with the Skull Crushers. Let's see if they can move something. They can move 2 inches forward.
So this is
Prior
the
to
special
their
Khorne move during the hero phase by spending a blood tithe point. So you're back down to 0 blood tithe.
Correct. Let's make their charge a little easier. All right, so... Oh, also in my hero phase, he's going to heal wounds right here. So D3. 1.
Didn't he bring guys back?
Yeah, he's
from
got
the other
he's
one?
got a bunch of shit.
Yeah, but are you able to choose?
I have 3 things I can do in my hero phase for just for him.
Yeah, but what I'm asking is, you can't cast 7 spells from 1 guy, even if he has 7 spells, right? Can I see the card?
Yeah.
I think wizard. Is he wizard?
No.
He's priest.
Yeah.
So you have a choice. You have blood boil. You also have blood sacrifice. Then you have something else.
Yeah.
On that, my question is it only 1? And actually, what's crazy is we've never run into this.
Yeah,
before.
we've never run into that.
So this is the first time. So if we look, so maybe I have to go into the rule book and see about priests or wizards or
how many
casting.
Things, yeah, how many things can you use?
Let me look at priest LMNOP. I don't see a priest. Can I look up a wizard? No. Okay. I'll just go into the rules for the sequence.
Hero Okay, so he's saying what? Yes, what? Yes, it's one. Otherwise,
one.
it would be
priest
it
2
would say
and then priest.
priest or
Yeah, so you can only choose one. You can't do
One,
them
okay.
all. So you brought back some blood.
yeah. I brought back the blood guy, so that's
blood
fine.
guys.
This guy goes back to whatever.
All right. What else? Do you?
All right. Now they're just moving.
Okay.
Look at priest card from the full AoS.
Yeah, you have to go to the full AoS, but they should have made sure to
Well,
do
they
to tell us this during the
actually, what's those?
the
The symbols might.
in the rule books. In the rule book, there
Pass
is
up
no
your
hero
choice.
face. No why? In the Spearhead rule book, there's no breakdown of the hero face. It's wild. There's
Yeah,
passive.
Yeah, they might have. They should have put priest 1 on the card.
Okay.
That's fine. Yeah, because if you have, it doesn't say anywhere where
Mm-hmm.
you know how many you can use, and they should.
That was the
designate it.
one missing bit.
Okay. All right. Movement. So let's get to movement. So these guys are gonna move 5. Move 5. These guys move 5. He's gonna move 5. Actually, you know what?
Yeah.
That them coming back was their ability.
Okay. And so that means
So-
he has an ability.
Yeah, so that would be, and I'll just take that 1.
Mm-hmm.
That would be theirs. All right. So basically, they're gonna move up to 3.
So they have 8-inch move.
Yeah. All right, that's all my movement. These guys can pile in. Not that it matters, but it just looks better. They have 1 wound. All right. Charges. Because I have no shoots in. We'll just work our way down. So these guys need, what, like a 3? Yeah, 4. They need a 4. Got it. These guys need a 3. Got it. And then those guys need a 3. Got it. Thank you, sir.
Khorne successful in all his charges. I failed, so that is shitty.
So this is still
This
in
is gonna get bad.
This is them in the charge phase. On a 2-up, the target gets 1 mortal wound. Of course.
Nice.
Of course. All right, so combat. Let's go with the Juggers. The Skull Crushers first. All right, so got 3 attacks each. Needing 3s and 3s.
Now I see the point of Cage Warp Lightning, but it's only once per battle where I force you to strike last.
Yeah.
Should have picked that one instead.
Oh, nasty.
No, wait a minute. We need to play these at maximum efficiency, okay? And I forgot one thing, which is always 3 claw steps ahead. So pick a friendly unit that's not in move combat. So the second you moved these guys, or basically when you moved anybody, I would have said, give me a D6 and move these guys back. Yeah. So left these guys.
Well,
vulnerable.
I would have charged them first then.
Yeah, that's fine. I mean, kind of do whatever you would want to do to.
So they move back 6?
They move back 6.
That's why I said I would have charged them first so they couldn't move.
No, this is during your movement phase.
Oh, then I would have moved my full movement, and I would have been up here and then charged you. How about that?
Yeah. Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah. But. Yeah. Just because it's kind of messy now. If I would have remembered, then I would have been playing at maximum efficiency. That's my fault. So we'll just go ahead and.
I think
and
the result
say-
would have been pretty much the same unless I failed my charge.
Yeah. All right. Anyways, go ahead and that's your attack.
Yeah. So that's the hit. That was the hit. And then this is the wound. 3s. All right. So you've got 5 at
But
round 1.
that was big. I'm forgetting to do always 3 claw steps ahead. So 3 at Ren 1.
5 at round 1.
5 at Ren 1. I'm going to use the once per battle Warpstone laced armor to give them 4 up ward because they are taking quite a lot of incoming damage. All right. 4?
5.
5
at round 1.
Ren 1, their armor goes to a 5. Not a single fucking one.
That's 10 wounds.
It's 2 wounds each?
10, yeah.
Fucking hell. So I gotta roll 10 dice at 4 up. Luckily, I have this warp stone armor. Without that, 4s. Oh, rolled really poorly. Really poorly.
7.
7 damage. That kills 1 and puts 1 on another guy.
So again, remember which one you want to take out because you probably want to keep the guy with the gauntlet in there.
Yeah, I'm gonna keep the let's see, the rattling cannon. We'll get rid of. No, we'll get rid of the wind launcher.
Yeah,
which
that's the guy.
is the rocket
this
launcher guy.
Yeah. All right, so now the juggers. So these guys are 4s and 3s. Nice. And 3s. 3 at round 1.
5 up save. Another really shitty roll.
All right.
And these are D3 damage.
Damn, that's it. 4 damage.
4 damage total, 4 up, warp save. I'm rolling really bad. 3 more damage on him.
So one guy has 4 total.
Okay. And we'll give that to the rattling cannon guy.
All right, here you go.
Okay, let's see what these motherfuckers can do. So we're going 1 shock gauntlet and 1 clubbing blow. So the shock gauntlet first. This is the one that you want to roll 6s.
Right.
You fucking roll 6s, we can turn this whole battle. So shock gauntlet, here we go. Yes,
Nice.
1 6 and 1 hit. These 2 miss.
Yeah.
So with the shock gauntlet, it's D6 hits,
All right.
4 hits.
Nice.
Instead of 1
So 6
hit.
total.
So, no, it's actually only 5 total.
5 total. Okay.
Yeah.
Oh, that's
I think that's how that works. Each time an attack made with Skull scores a critical hit. That attack scores D6 hits
Oh, okay.
instead of 1. Yeah.
Yeah.
So instead, five hits.
Right.
And now we need to wound on 2s.
That's pretty good.
Yeah, all wounds. And that's rend 1, damage 2.
All right, so 3 ups. How many? 5, did you say?
Yeah.
All right, here we go. 3 ups. 1 gets through.
God, those guys are so tanky.
And 2, you said 2 wounds?
2 wounds.
That hurts. Ouch.
It didn't kill him?
No, he's got 1 more.
All right, let's see if clubbing blows can kill him. Unlikely. 4s and 2s. 2 at no rend.
All right, so
Damage
2
2, though. We're looking for 2s and 1s.
Gotcha.
Go 1, 2. Okay.
No rend.
Yeah, no rend.
So 2 up.
Oh, what? They are a 2 up, just
Sure.
straight up. Huh. Mother trucker. Okay.
All right.
Best possible for you there.
So that's
I'll
done.
flip that.
I'll leave them alone because they can go last. Let's go over here first. All right, so it's 3 attacks each. All right, so these guys needing 4s and 3s. Ew, that's horrible. 3 get through. Ugh. 2 get through. 2 at Ren 1.
1 block and
Rend 1. Should be 6s, right?
6s.
Yeah, so 3.
3 rats did.
So that will flip to me. All right.
All right, I'm gonna
your
go
rats
with the
over there.
rats, and so I'm gonna pile in here.
Yep. Yeah, everybody should be able to get. Maybe not that guy. I don't know. Yeah, no.
3 inch.
3 inch. Yeah, it should be fine.
2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 12, 14, 16, 18, 20.
There we go.
4s and 5s.
That's pretty good.
The opening, I'm surprised at my opening. 4s are hard too, but I'm
Yeah.
having good openings.
Yeah.
It's the 5s that kill it.
1, 2,
3.
3. Oh, man.
If your unit attacks on 5s, it's worthless.
5s. 5s to save.
It's just chaff.
Save 1. Oh, 1. You kill 1.
Kill 1.
All right. They've gone. Yeah, let's go. I'll hit you back over here. So 3 each. Hitting 4s, then 3s. And 3s. So 4 at Ren 1.
6s, none. 4 dead. 1, 2, 3, 4.
All right, and then I'll go with these guys. They'll pile in.
Yeah. Pile in 2 inch or 3 inch?
3
I don't
inches.
remember. I think.
It's 3 inches.
Okay, 3 inches. Well, then we can go ahead and get everybody in.
All right, so these guys, two attacks. That's 8 of them.
Wait. Didn't you just attack me?
Yeah.
Where'd you attack me?
Right here.
It's my turn.
Who do you have left?
The seer. He's within 3 inches.
Oh, I'm sorry. And you have these guys
And I
too.
have those guys.
I'm sorry.
All right, before that goes off, I'm going to go in with the Seer.
Cool.
We'll see what he does in close combat. I don't think he does anything good. 3 attacks, 4s and 4s. I don't know why I'm bothering.
You could get there.
He does not.
Oh, okay.
Go ahead.
All right, so
Do
these
what you
guys. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 4s and 3s. Here we go. And 3s. Ugh, that's horrible. Damn. It's 3. No rend.
3, no rend.
Yeah.
1 miss. Wait a minute. This is attacking. These guys have saves of 4. 2 miss.
Yeah.
So that's...
Your armor, don't you have? Like
Oh,
a
4 ward save. Failed on that. Got that one. So only 1 wound. So we'll go to 5.
5. Damn it.
Hey, they survived. Nice. I'll take the 3 rats.
Yeah.
2, 4, 6. 4s and 5s. 5. So these rats always hit hard up and then no 5s. That's going to be the end of the turn.
Yeah.
Let me see your scoring.
All right. Let me see. I think I got the middle.
Yeah, you got the middle.
Yeah. So the middle. I'll put that there. And then let me see if I have any of these. Nope. Nope. No.
All
So
right.
just
3.
3.
Damn.
And then I get this one because this is the one I picked, right? From the
Yes, so 4.
4 total.
Okay. At the end of Khorne turn 1, Jay decided to charge in with the Skull Crushers on my most valuable unit, the Storm Fiends. Same thing with the Reavers here, and the Warriors charged the Clan Rats. And he made all of his charges, unlike the Skaven, so that helped. Over here, Jay's Warriors was fighting what for against the Skaven, not doing as much damage as I would have anticipated they did. It's the end of the turn, so actually, you respawn, I respawn, so I'm respawning 2. So 3 on this one and 1 on this one. Okay. And Jay scored 4 points because he managed to flip that back. And yeah, so it's 6-4 right now. The Skaven are kind of pulling, are ahead. However, unless we can do something about those Juggernauts and Warriors, then we're going to have a problem. So let's see what happens in turn 2. It's a little more even, though.
Oh, yeah.
All right. Basically, whoever gets priority here I desperately need. Do I need priority?
You have
Yeah,
priority.
because. No, I don't. This is turn 2. We
Yeah.
roll.
Yeah, but I mean, you have it, but I can steal it. Yeah, I can steal it.
Yeah, if you roll.
Yeah.
All right, let's roll for priority. 5.
6.
Yeah,
Yeah, I'll take it.
of course you'll take it. So that was really bad, but honestly, that's going to happen. We have to assume that's going to happen.
All right, so hero phase. Hero phase. Let me roll for my blood. I get 1 point.
All right.
And then he's going to use his blood boil
Mm-hmm.
on your vermin.
Okay.
On a 4-up.
Okay.
Here we go. Yes.
Nice.
D3 mortals.
Okay.
3 mortals.
Oh, that's the best you can
Roll.
get. This one's. Oh,
Roll
yeah,
your
ward.
ward. Yeah.
All blocked. Wait a minute. That ward is
That's only once
for
per
last turn.
Yeah, once per turn.
Once per battle.
Once per battle.
So they don't even have that anymore, meaning this
Oh.
guy is dead and this guy takes 2. Not good.
All right, so that is my hero phase.
Looking a little thin. This is
Now see,
really
now
difficult.
here's
I'm not a close combat army. We're already in close combat. I
Here's-
think it's over.
here's a question.
Yeah.
And it doesn't matter either way. So your hero phase abilities,
Mhm.
the ones on my card are spells. Yeah? Chants, right? They're chants for this priest.
Yeah.
The enhancement, is that an item? Would I be able to use the one enhancement and one spell? That I don't know.
That I don't know.
I don't know.
Um,
What do you got? Zero or Eplish? What do you think on that? Or anybody else in the chat?
They're not gonna have the ruling because it's not even in the Spearhead rules.
Yeah.
And so that I'm gonna need to ask GW. One enhancement.
Can I
one
use an
spell.
enhancement and a spell?
I would say no.
Yeah, and
Because
that's fine.
what the enhancement is doing is adding to your spell book.
Yeah.
That means you still can only fire off one spell because you're limited by one spell.
Yeah. I would go. I'm totally fine with that. Just curious.
Okay.
Because I'm thinking like old school, where
Yeah.
you buy your magic items and stuff like that. You
Yeah.
know, whatever. But all right, so let's no moving. Oh, I mean, no real moving.
I think I'm already lost.
Think so? Okay.
It's
Well, if I
this Spearhead
I-
is fucking tough.
I would charge that
Mhm.
with these guys. These guys would just go in here. These guys are all tied up, so that's fine. And I got the points.
We're still gonna play it out.
Okay. Either way. So you want to play it out then? All right. So
I
let's
think so.
let's go to combat then. Those would be in there.
The fact that you won priority means you win it. If I had won priority, I would have used Scurry Away, so I get my
your-
Storm Fiends out of there, do a little bit of shooting, shoot you with the Warp Cannon, then come in, and it could turn.
Yeah.
So man, in Spearhead, that priority is just so overpowering and powerful. There's no way around it. But yeah, let's finish out because I
Okay.
want to see how much damage you can actually put out and
All
if it truly is over.
All right. So this mighty skull crushers first into the storm fiend. 3s and 3s. There we go. Horrible.
We needed to draw cards
I don't get to draw cards. You do.
because you took the double
Yeah.
turn.
Do the twist.
We also
though.
need a twist. Mount the attack. Each player scores 1 extra victory point for each objective they control that was controlled by their opponent. The underdog, which is you, have 1 friendly unit to be a spearhead. If you charge with that unit, it has +1 damage.
So this will be my spearhead. All right. So I get to pick a unit that's a spearhead, right?
Yes. Which unit are you picking for your
All right,
spearhead?
so it would be this unit.
Got it.
And I forgot we skipped the charge. So let me charge them real quick.
No, we didn't skip the... we
Yeah,
did.
because I rolled for combat.
No, so technically you're already in combat because you're within 3.
Yeah.
So what you could do is you can move 3. You're not going to be able to charge somebody that you're already in combat range with.
Okay.
And you're already in combat here as well. So they couldn't move.
So they couldn't move at all. That's
No.
what you're saying.
Yeah.
All right, that's fine then. All right, so we're good. All right, so continue on.
Yeah.
Right here. 3 again. So 5 at Rend 1.
5 in Rend 1. 5s. Hey,
Wow.
6, 6, 6.
2 get through.
2 wounds get through. He goes to 4 wounds. He only has 2 left. But you have who's?
I thought
What'd
he
you
had
hit me with?
3 wounds on him. No?
I did the math right on that.
Okay. All right, so yeah, so the hoofs, 4s and 3s. Jeez. And 3s. So 3 at Ren 1.
Oh, 2 blocks. Only 1 makes it through. But Jay
1.
rolls a 1. Ugh. That
Still has
was
1
the
left.
best possible scenario for me. Best possible scenario. Because this is my shock. Oh,
Thanks,
could I
Rio.
turn it around? Let's see if I can. No, because I'm going to kill 1 of them. All right, I need 6s. Bro, if I roll 3 6s here, I win. I got 1 6.
Dude,
1
that was
miss.
4.
2 hits.
Yeah, that should be 3.
5 attacks. 6, 7. 7 attacks.
Okay.
And on 2s. You fuck.
5.
5. Rend 1, so 3s.
3s. Save.
Yeah, those guys are so tanky, bro. Like these are some really good fighters up close. But fucking 2 up armor and only 1 rend, you have to hit it with 2 rend or with mortals.
Yeah.
So that's what's causing all of the issues, and they just have free reign everywhere. So, I mean, that might be game right there, because I was hoping to kill at least 1, right, with him, then hit that unit with another warp cannon, which, if I'm super lucky, would have killed 1 more, maybe. And then if you were down to 1, then maybe I could do something. But you still have more power than me. You have more reinforcements than me. You could respawn a unit of 5 Blood Warriors with a card if you needed to. So, honestly, I think it's over game 2. It was over game. It turned 1 the first time when you charged me. It's definitely over game 2, and this is a absolute lopsided Spearhead. And that I can confidently say.
It actually probably wouldn't end until turn 3, because I have to catch you in points. I can only score 3 points. You're up by, you'd be up by, and you still score 2, and then whatever cards. I'd have to be 3 or 4. It'd be kind of close.
All right, you know what? Well, let's play it. Let's play it. So I did that. Now you would go, and where do you want to go? The Reavers or one of the Blood Warriors?
I think
we're gonna have to get real anal about the Reavers.
Yeah, I'm gonna wait on the Reavers because they can't be attacked this round, so their combat strength is gonna be fine. Let us go. Let's go over here because there's more dudes over there.
Okay.
All right, so 3 attacks each. That's 12 attacks. Threes and 3s. Ugh, my rolling's been horrible. And
this was just a hard fucking Spearhead for my guys to go up against.
4 at Ren 1.
4 at Ren 1. 6s. 1 6.
So
3 Red Dead Rats. Okay.
Cool.
I guess those rats will fight you back. 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 12.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Yeah.
4s and 5s. Wish there was something for 6s on these clan rats. That would make them good. 5s. Oh my gosh. 4 wounds from the
Wow.
clan rats. They are
Ouch.
fucking pissed.
There you go. That's I need 5s. Wow.
Oh, what the hell is going on?
Not
The
one.
clan rats made fools of the warriors.
Oh man, that was harsh. All right, let's go over here. Same thing. 2, 3 more. 3s and 3s.
Yeah, the paint job on Jay's fucking Khorne is pro paint job.
Yeah,
Buddy of ours did it.
Thomas
Thomas.
did a great job.
3s?
Yeah, 3s and 3s. Yeah, all of those.
Get outta here.
6 I ran 1.
6s. 1 6.
That's the
5 dead rats.
You only have 4.
Okay. Cleared. All right.
All right, you can bring it back.
All right, I've got the fucking Seer, which is going to do exactly nothing to you because he's 4s and 4s. He's just not close combat. Don't put him in close combat. Couldn't even get a single 4. That's the second time he did nothing in close combat.
All right, now the Reavers.
Okay, so what do you... so you'll pile in towards this and
Yeah.
trying to finish that.
Yeah.
So 3 inches here, 3 inches here, 3 inches here, 3 inches here,
And then
3
the rest
inches
would be
here,
this way.
and the rest is going here to try to maintain 3-inch distance away, and I think it will be everybody. That last guy. Okay, the last guy's out. 3 here, 5 here.
Well, let's do 4 and 4 then.
Okay.
Okay.
4 here, 4 here.
So 4. So going on the big rat
All right,
first.
to kill the big rat.
4s and 3s. And 3. So 3 saves. No rend.
3 saves, no
Straight up.
ran. 4s. 2 fails.
Got him.
That he is down.
Now 4s and 3s on the gun. So 3 get through. And nothing.
Whoa.
It's too hard. Can't hit it. All right.
All right. Well, Jay did punish himself by taking the double turn, so
Yeah.
maybe I can try to get away with points. It's my turn.
Well, let me. Oh, I did get 1. Hold on.
Yeah. What is the one?
If an enemy unit was destroyed at this turn and more enemies than friendly units were destroyed. So I did that. So I destroyed 2 of your units.
So 1 point.
Yeah. So I get 1 point.
Okay, Jay has 1 point. It is now 6-5.
Yeah.
And what I'm going to do here is
Well-
I'm going.
You gave me all 3, right? So I should have 4 total points for this turn.
I only gave you 1, so now you need 3 more because of the straight up points that
yeah.
you have. 1,
Right.
2, 3. So now it's 8-6 to Jay. Jay takes the lead here in turn 2.
And I will get 2 of my blood points for destroying those 2 units.
And that's an automatic
Those
getting
are
2
automatic,
points,
yeah.
which is going to make you very deadly on this next, on coming turn 3 with some
Right.
extra rend on
Yes.
top of rend that you already have.
Yeah, it's 3.
Bro,
add
that
1
is
rend
so powerful.
to 3, up to 3 units.
And you've got these guys standing. So really, the game is over. The only thing that I'm interested in, if I skitter away and fire and hit, basically maybe kill 2 of of the Skull Crushers. That's my only hope. My rats can come back.
Yeah, they can come back.
But let's just play that out because that's the only thing that really matters. We'll see if I even do anything. So the way the skittering away works, it's only on a die roll. I have to hit a 3+, otherwise it doesn't happen.
Okay.
I rolled a 1. Okay, it
good.
happens. And that's my...
Do that again. Put your dice back up there. Okay. You picked it up quick. I didn't even see it on the screen.
That wasn't what it was. It was like a 4 or a 5.
Yeah, it was a 4. Yeah.
Okay. So we got that.
So
you know what? If you retreat, I'm not sure if you can shoot. Okay. Retreating. A unit can move through combat ranges of any enemy units, but cannot end that move within combat range. The shooting says pick a friendly unit that is not used, won't run or retreat. So he cannot retreat and shoot.
So the skittering just allows you to retreat without getting mortals, right?
Yes,
Okay.
that's all it does on a 3+.
Yeah.
Well, in that case, it's already over. So you've got one full unit of Blood Reavers that keep respawning. You've got a healthy unit of Warriors. This Warriors took a little bit of extra damage than they might go out.
Yeah, they might.
But that was the surprise there. But 3 full Skull Chargers, and my army is done because I would bring back 10 Clan Rats, but we've seen 10 Clan Rats do nothing. It would just take 1 charge from a Skull Crusher. Yeah. So we can already determine that this is over. Good GGs. This was just a really, really difficult matchup for the shooty versions of the Skaven. I would like to see if the shooty versions of the Skaven went up against another glass cannon army.
Another shooty maybe?
Another shooty army or a glass cannon army that uses a lot of movement and they get priority. They're really dangerous.
Those freaking, what are they, fiends? Fiend rank?
Yeah, Storm Fiends are amazing because they can do both nasty. Shooting and close combat. But I will say the Khorne top tier. I think they're also probably S, but no, a little bit lower.
I think they're high A. I think because for the simple fact they cannot take a punch. They won't be able to take a punch.
The only thing that could take a punch are your Skull Crushers.
Yeah, but you only have 3 of those.
You only have 3 of them. You can't respawn them.
Right.
Once they're gone, they're gone. But it creates a big problem for me because it's like, do I put all my shit into them and go up against 2+ armor, or do I ignore them the whole game, wipe the rest of your army, but let them run around destroying whatever they charge each turn? So it's a really interesting style. If you love just getting in people's faces, ending the games quickly, Khorne is for you. And I think what may bump them into S tier is if the first turn is yours in Spearhead, that shit is really rough to recover from.
If you can get the first turn with these guys, it's pretty nasty.
And if you're not playing house rules where we go best out of 3 and I get to go first the second time, if you're just going best out of 3 and rolling for priority and Jay wins again, you're going to lose. Well, you're not going to lose, but it's going to be really, really devastating.
These Khorne are going to have a hard time with Nurgle. They're going to have a hard time with Saves the Darkness. They're going to have a hard time with the ogres.
I'm very curious. Basically, they would be a good match for the other S tier teams.
Yeah.
And
but I think
the
other ones edge them out a little bit, just because if they get hit with anything, man, I would probably leave the Skull Crushers alone, wipe everything else out, and then concentrate on the Skull Crushers.
Yeah.
Because once you get rid of everything else, and it should go pretty fast because if you have any type of rend on anything, these have a 6 save. These guys have a freaking 5 save.
Yeah.
And if you have any kind of rend, you're rolling on
Right.
sixes
So
or nothing.
Stormcast could fuck you up.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
Stormcast.
So, yeah, I guess I agree with you. Let's keep them in A tier.
Yeah, I think
The
it's A
harder
tier.
thing to judge is what the shooty Skaven are. Do
Yeah.
you think the other Skaven are stronger?
I like them better, yeah.
I think I like the other Skaven better than these shooty Skaven.
Yeah. Even though
what
those
tier would you put
Stormfiends-
this? I don't think it's S, and I don't think it's A.
No,
I
no,
would probably put it into B because of the
I
Storm
was just gonna
Fiends
say that, yeah.
alone.
I would say B just because of the, yep.
It having that
And the-
warp cannon
the warp
do
cannon's
mortal
pretty nice,
damage
pretty nice.
on 2d6,
Yeah.
but it's inconsistent.
Yeah.
You don't know. You know, you're gonna have to roll for it.
But if you do get that, hit that big
if you hit a big one,
yeah, with you wipe out
you
a whole
can wipe
unit
a whole
like
unit.
that.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So
It's like, ugh.
it's kind of fun to play, but you can't handle going up against a melee focused army,
Yeah.
and you can't handle going up against an S or an A tier melee focused army. But I would love it when we do our random tournament and we're rolling and we're seeing where people might, if it goes up against something like the Ideneth, Deepkin, or somebody with no armor like the Fire Slayers.
Yeah, Fire Slayers.
And you get first turn.
Oh yeah, because Fire Slayers
those
don't
fucking
move.
Gatling guns
Yeah.
from your Storm Fiends are just gonna fucking but if they go first, you have a problem.
Yeah.
Just like the Khorne gave me a problem if they go first. So, yeah. I think we're like 25 games in or something like that.
Yeah, something
we are
ridiculous.
realizing that there is a definite first turn advantage that's a little overpowering.
Yeah.
And whereas I would have given this game a 9 out of 10, and I was looking for reasons to give it a 10 out of 10, I think what held back Spearhead from a 10 out of 10 initially from my rosy glasses would
I
be
just
the
thought about
small
it.
map and the terrain and the lack and the customization. But I didn't really care about customization because there's a bunch of different armies.
Yeah.
Nobody plays the way we play because we
Right.
have all the armies.
Right.
That's a little unfair, but I'm just rating it like that. But I think I'm going to have to take it down one more point to 8 out of 10
Okay.
because of the first turn advantage. You have to play 3 games in a row, and you have to house rule it, letting the other person go first the second time.
What if? And I think we can solve it like this way. What if you made the map just a little bit bigger, like
A
3
tiny
inches,
bit,
like 3
like
inches,
3 inch, like
Either-
4 inches maybe.
maybe 4 inches.
I think you
I
would.
think
You
that
would
solves
win.
it.
You would do it
Yeah.
because it would make your charges harder.
Yeah. Well, in the beginning, you wouldn't get across the board.
Yeah.
In the beginning.
You wouldn't get across the board in the beginning.
Yeah.
It's wild to me.
Yeah.
And we really, I mean, I wish I could talk to the designers because I'm like, bro, Spearhead is so fucking close.
And I'm telling you, they did that just to fit this fucking board in a box.
Probably.
They did that, and it had to be.
No, because the
Had to
board
be.
folds so small
Yeah, but the board.
that it fits really well.
But the
in a
board's
box.
the same size of a sprue.
I don't think
of a
that's-
sprue.
That's just my opinion.
I think.
But you're right. If we added, I mean, we can test that later after
Yeah.
we do, a tournament on our own time. If we increase the board by 3 to 4 inches all around,
Yeah.
you're really forcing those melee armies to hit much harder charges because they feel like you can do I mean, I forgot what kind of charges you had.
I had. Well, they were all like average.
On the
there was
second game,
nothing-
it was
there was-
3-inch charges because
yeah.
I came after you.
Right, right,
If
right.
your opponent comes after you, you have 3-inch charges. If your opponent stays away, what were your charges? Your charges were like, I remember when we were saying them, they were like 5, 6,
Yeah.
7, something
Yeah,
in that
some-
range. And
somewhere
those are
around there.
those are
Yeah.
so maybe like you said 3 inches instead of 4.
Yeah.
Because now when you start to roll 2 dice and you need 8s and 9s and 10s, that's
Right.
tough.
Right.
Yeah,
Yeah. I think that's the way to solve it.
bro. And then I could go back to 9 out of 10.
And then you along with that, you move these.
And
and
it
then
might fix the
maybe an
terrain
inch.
too, that you could put 1 or 2 more pieces.
Yeah.
And that'll get you 10 out of 10.
Yeah.
And I don't need to have I don't need to build my own army list in
No, not
Spearhead
really. That's
to
not what
get
it's
it a
for,
10 out
yeah.
of 10. It's not what that's for.
Yeah. Play AoS if you want to do that.
All right, guys, that's basically after playing every single Spearhead army, me and Jay will probably in the future put together a tier list,
Yeah.
maybe after the tournament. We already have tentative tier lists in our heads.
Right.
And we can't wait to do a Spearhead tournament
Yeah.
and see of the 23, 24, 26 teams who will win it.
Yeah.
Will
Who
it
rises
be
to the top?
one of the S tiers, or will there be a surprise dark horse?
Yeah.
All right, guys. Thank y'all so much for watching. I appreciate y'all. We will see if you enjoyed that. Consider supporting us and supporting this. Subscribe to the channel. Support the channel in any way you can. If you like these battle reports, let us know.
Yeah.
And we'll see you on the next Warhammer Wednesday. And bye, guys. Have a good day.
Yeah, Joe, we're gonna do it on the stream.
And that I just cut, and then we
Yeah.
talk to you,
Yeah.
you know, some more. But you know, I'm just kind of in case we do, you know, a video for it. I forgot to do a little sponsor segment, which I like to do now, which is basically just us.
Yeah.
But that'll be easier and better when we roll into the Dice Baron, or that when we roll into whoever we work with,
Right.
and then also promoting our own stuff
Right.
that's separate. So we'll do that in the future. But come back tomorrow. AJ, did you add +1 to your charge movement on the first turn? Why is that? That's not. Are you looking at the wrong Skaven force? You're looking at the wrong Skaven force. What would do that? This is the Warp Spark Claw Pack. One thing that I do have that I failed to do at the beginning that could have changed things a little bit is always 3 claw steps ahead, like moving back my Storm Fiends while you were coming at me. That could change a little bit.
Heroic traits, short-tempered.
No, so 0 win heroic
Yeah,
traits.
He's looking at something different.
I think you're in full AoS. This is Spearhead, which in Spearhead, it's a smaller book with different abilities. It's printed on specific Spearhead cards. And if you don't have the Spearhead books and the Spearhead cards, you're not going to know. But, yeah. Yeah, oh, Spearhead. Yeah, it was Spearhead. Okay, so tomorrow we are doing a movie review for you. It is Terrifier 3. So good for Halloween. We also are going to do a Rings of Power video. Don't know how it's going to go since the show's over, but we have more to say, and we're going to film it anyway. And then I got to do either more Space Marine 2 or more Dragon Ball Sparking 0.
So
And
when did
that's
that
all
come
that's
out?
on my
Is
head.
that new?
Dragon Ball Sparking 0?
Yeah.
It's technically still not out. I had the early access because I went with the deluxe edition.
Okay.
It comes out tomorrow. And I think there's a few more games that come out tomorrow, chat. One game I'm really looking forward to is Mech Warrior 5 Clans. Do you like Mech Warrior?
Yeah.
Do you have a good computer?
Yeah.
All right, computer.
Yeah.
Because what I hear is it's 5-player cooperative throughout
Oh,
the
wow.
single-player campaign.
Okay.
So you could potentially join us
Yeah.
if you're around
I'm
during
down.
the same time that we are.
Yeah, just give me a heads up.
Okay. But that doesn't come out until October 16th. Let me look out what else is coming up, chat. So tomorrow, October 11th is Starship Troopers Extermination. Dragon Ball Sparking 0. This is October 11th, which is actually Friday. So it doesn't come out tomorrow. So Friday for Starship Troopers Extermination. Friday for Dragon Ball Sparking 0. Friday for the boxing game Undisputed. MechWarrior 5 Clans is October 16th. And that's really all that's there.
Is that
Another thing
straight
that we were
on
going
Steam?
to do tomorrow, chat, is a mid-season Agatha All Along review. Also, Caddo Lake comes out on Max. If you have a Max subscription, that looked like a cool little horror movie on streaming, but I don't think I'll be able to cover it because we got so much else. Yeah. Jimmy Diddy, okay. And full launch for Starship Troopers, sweet. Okay, well, I'll see you back here tomorrow, guys. I think there probably won't be much streaming. That's if we can get through all the rest of our assignments tomorrow. But there will definitely be streaming on Friday. All right. See you guys.
All right, later.
Bye. Oh, yeah. New Dragon Ball anime on Netflix.
Oh, really?
Daima, something like that. Somehow Goku gets turned into a child again. So we're almost redoing Dragon Ball, the original series. Yeah, they can't get enough of Goku. All right. Bye, guys.